Guess what, motherfucker?
Welcome to World Class Bullshitters, the epitome of pop culture. I'm your host, Jeff Hicks, and with me tonight is the one, the only, Dion Green.
Baby, boys and girls, children of all ages. If anyone ever calls you Two-Face, you can just reply, hey, at least I'm not Caitlyn Jenner.
Oh my God. Coming out of the gate, coming in hot, goddammit.
You know, I was really excited yesterday when I uploaded our video that was released today because I had seen how YouTube had changed its restrictions and it allowed for more colorful language earlier in the video. So thank you, Dion, for already crossing the line.
There you go. I didn't say any curse words or anything. I'm just, throwing out that sauce, baby.
That's okay. Look it. I love it. It's what makes the show world class, bro. Believe me. Don't change a thing.
That's right.
Up next is the last standing Simone. Big Rig, Nick Utam.
I think some of your sauce got on me. You need to come clean it the fuck off.
Oh, it's that kind of party.
Are we not doing phrasing anymore? Or?
No, we're not, because you ruined it 2 minutes into the goddamn podcast. Already, just coming out swinging.
It's something, all right. And then finally, we have American Ramrod, Kendo Slice.
I mean, I, for one, want Caitlyn Jenner to become governor because that biography that they do on her whenever it finally comes out, it's going to be like 6 hours long and very involved, and I'm sure it'll be quite engrossing. What a career.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, I know what I'm going to do as soon as that comes out. I'm going to binge watch it all in one sitting.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to be great. Said no.
In our case, it'll be like watching a car crash.
Yeah. Well, buckle up, buckaroos. We got a hell of a show for you today.
It might have slightly more views than the Oscars this year, but who knows?
Oh, probably not.
Yeah.
Because the Oscars sucked.
Yeah, well, no matter what, it's going to be awesome.
Wait, he isn't dead. Surprise, surprise.
Unintentional. Legitimately unintentional. Okay, so there we go. So, folks, we're going to be covering a lot of stuff tonight. There's some fun topics. Obviously, Black Superman's good. Everyone's excited. I know, right? They're like, oh, shit, they're on. It's time to ruin their show. Thanks, Los Angeles. World Class Bullshit has a nice salute for you. Give him the old Stone Cold salute there, Kendo. So, folks, we're going to be talking about Black Superman, some Star Wars stuff, an interesting Back to the Future tweet that I saw, a little more Marvel Phase 4, Mortal Kombat, Stranger Things, Red Sonja, and I guess what they like to say around the YouTubes is we watched an SJW get in their place in the art world, and we're going to laugh at that expense today because a very famous Spider-Man artist, they tried to call him out, Dion, and he pushed back.
I saw that. That was so goddamn funny. I was like, what? But hey, homeboy handled it quickly and swiftly, and everyone. It was literally like watching someone get their ass spanked in the street. It was pretty good.
Yeah. So for those who don't know, let me pull this up to actually give you guys. We won't even try to do another transition. We'll just jump right into this one. So J. Scott Campbell is very well known in the comic book world. He does tons and tons of covers. I think he did did he do Gen 13 back in the day? Long story short, J. Scott Campbell's been around for a long time. He's a staple of the industry. His covers always move a book. And so he's known for drawing sexy ladies. He's had a very distinct style. And you know what they say today, sex is bad because most of these people on the internet aren't having it. So anything that's sexy or lascivious or fun needs to be censored. So J. Scott Campbell, like I said, he's been on Spider-Man books on and off since, early 2000s. But only now, one of his most famous covers is in the in the news because it's too sexy. So let me pull this image up here. Sorry, folks, it took me a moment to find the image.
Yeah, and then for full context, the cover's like from the mid 2000s.
Yeah,
so that's one reason why everyone was getting so hilariously. What about it? Because it was like, someone, they did the most 2020 thing. I'm gonna fix this cover, and it's like, what? And then and of course, obviously, him being as good as he is, he rebuttals it and fixes their fix, which was hilarious. So it turned a wet fart into a kind of funny little tidbit.
I'm just trying to get the release date because Amazing Spider-Man 600 is that high school?
Yeah, I want to say that's like 2000,
Because
2007, 2006.
it might
I
be
think.
because Amazing Spider-Man number 500 came out in the earlier, like 2003. But then they
Okay.
had all these like double issue years. So of course, my web browser wants to freeze as I'm Googling it. But Kendo, Nick, I know you guys aren't as into Spider-Man art and stuff, but when you look at this image, do you get offended?
Deeply in my pants.
Yes,
Totally
very
offended.
much. Yep,
Fair.
very offended.
Yep, totally offended.
Oh yeah, I can't live with myself with as much offensiveness that I feel from this.
I'm probably more offended than Kendo will ever be. In all honesty, I'm just totally offended.
I'm offended that Nick's as offended as he is because this is so fucking offensive. It's offended him and me equally,
it's
but
pretty-
him more.
It's pretty offensive. It's pretty offensive.
Yep, completely offensive.
I don't know what's happening, but I like it. So I'm for some reason my web browser wants to freeze when I'm on air working. Thank you, internet. Thank you, computer. But while we're talking about this, I'm going to go get the article pulled up from another source. Now, when I saw this, I laughed, I chuckled, because very rarely do you see this. You never see an artist push back with humor, and then when there's another pushback, he pushes back again. This wasn't a situation. No, I don't want to allow that. This isn't a situation where the opposite is true. Oh, man, where is this today? Thanks, internet. So anyway, here we go. Response to it. Here we go. J. Scott Campbell's response to fixing of his Amazing Spider-Man cover. Yeah, fuck. Okay, anyway, screw it. It doesn't want to fucking load. Like, nothing wants to load. So anyway, while my computer wants to play Fickle Bitch 98, what's been with you guys?
Well, I guess just to kind of keep the because I was kind of excited to talk about this because I guess this whole thing I kind of kept in the same vein for myself mentally as when everyone was not everyone, but when certain publications were trying to go hard in the paint against the alien scene where Ripley is declothing or whatever after she's in the escape pod, and obviously the narrative was he's drawing a woman in an unrealistic sense, obviously accentuating her assets, and then also drawing her in a pose that isn't natural. The usual suspects in terms of criticism for comic book art. And again, like you said, he did handle it with humor, and then also he handled it very professionally. I don't mean professionally in that he was, not just talking and not using inappropriate language, but he was just like, listen, in the art world, it's kind of tacky to come at someone and fix their work unprompted out of the blue, and especially do it in the public. So not only does he smack this person down in terms of, listen, this is how I drew this in the mid 2000s, given the style and obviously how I see Andrew, blah, 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 blah. But what you're doing is just unprofessional, and then he goes on to fix, quote unquote, fix the fixer's version of his own art, where he's just like, well, you drew the fucking collarbone is too high and blah, 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 blah. And, the fact that her chest looks flat now, da, 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 da. So that was my favorite part. But it's just one of those things where obviously when it's a slow news day for certain people who want to portray themselves as super, super progressive, they kind of make themselves look like fucking idiots, And then obviously there's, like I said, the fact that in the professional, it doesn't matter what you do. When you do something like this, you look like an asshole. It doesn't matter what you're trying to do. You may look good to yourself in the mirror, but you come off as tacky, and while you're trying to virtue signal to a number of people who most likely aren't going to see what the fuck you're talking about, you're also making yourself look like, hey, you're a fucking noob. This thing that you're doing is tacky, and it looks bad no matter what professional setting you're in the real fucking world. And I fucking love that, especially to see it unfold on fucking Facebook. God, that was good.
Oh,
So
funny.
I finally found all the shit.
I'd like to add, this is exactly how I sit on my couch and drink my coffee in the mornings, just like that.
Well, you're supple and so dark skinned. They're just it awakens a lot of emotions in people's hearts when you see like that.
That's why we have the numbers we do.
Yeah. Damn right.
Again, I don't know-
Onlyfans.com/Simone Sex Machine.
Yeah.
Yeah, Simone Swab, goddammit.
Here we are. So
I'm trying
finally,
to make
computer
that rent
thing.
money, goddammit.
I don't blame you. So here's the original image. This redraw took place like 7 months ago.
Oh, I didn't realize it was that old.
Sorry, never mind. The Tumblr blog started that. And here we are. Here's the new one. So
Of course it was fucking Tumblr. Of course it was Tumblr. God, remember when Tumblr was only good for like porn, and now it's like, oh, we're gonna change the industry on Tumblr. Like, you're really not. You're still the group of motherfuckers that had a shitty convention at a hotel that you guys couldn't afford. So fucking sit down and call it.
looking at this though, there's a side by side. When you buy a comic book, you don't want realism. I don't, at least. And I've never complained about how buff and studly Spider-Man is, or how awkwardly posed he is, or like, it's fucking fantasy.
Well, I love how they do this for her, but yet there's no pushback or anything. There's no redrawing of anime characters, is there? Where they're flat chested and more realistic.
I'm sure there are, but like, I don't hang out in those circles. But
yeah,
I'm sure there are.
I'm sure, but like, that's not mainstream like this, because like I was thinking about that. I was like, anime chicks are just big titty, big ass girls who wear like scantily clad outfits all day long. I'm like, nobody's bitching. It seems like nobody's bitching at them, and then somebody picks on this comic book artist. And he's like, well, fuck you. I'm gonna redo your redo and tell you how bad it is.
Yeah, it's bullshit. So I'm just gonna read you some of of this. It says, I made an attempt to fix because it was so bad. LOL. It's not perfect, but it is better than it was. So that's all that matters. Just don't look too closely at it. It's fine. What the fuck does that mean?
That means it looks like shit and it's going to look terrible. I did a terrible job. I suck at my job and I suck at life, but please don't look at it and overanalyze it and pick it apart to prove to the world how fucking terrible I am at what I just did.
Well, at that one, it's like whoever the hell it is trying to insulate themselves a little bit while also forgetting that they're being a complete fucking asshole by fixing it, saying it's way better, but don't look too hard. It's like, can you be any more insecure? Like, if you're gonna make this ballsy of a move, fucking lean into it. Go full heel. Don't fucking be like, oh, don't look at it too. It's definitely better, but that'd be like me fucking trying to move in on someone's fucking wife and be like, oh, don't pay too much close attention, but I'm better than, but don't look at me too hard, but I'm better than your husband. Like, bitch, like fucking, if you're going for it, go for it. Don't stick your toe in the water and then kind of like pussy out halfway, So this person's clearly insecure.
So do that at work tomorrow. I'm gonna go to work tomorrow, and when they say, did you get your stuff done today? Be like, oh yeah, everything's done. Just don't go double check it and make sure I did it. I did it. I guarantee you I did it. Just don't go checking my tabs. Please don't.
But that's so
It's a
shitty.
Like that you fucking gold bricked it.
Yeah. But it's so shitty that this guy's like, well, I'm gonna remake your thing, but don't look too close to the thing I did because whatever. And I'm sure he's gonna frame things like, oh, I'm not really an artist, but I wanted to redo this or some bullshit like that. I'm sure that's what he's doing. That's what he's gonna say.
This has inspired me. I'm going to go find old famous cover arts of comic books and redraw them myself. Granted, they will look nothing like those because I draw like shit, but I'm kind of wanting to do it.
There you go.
So I got to say, the most baller thing was... Oh, go ahead. Sorry, Kendo.
I was going to say, I'm going to start. So this weekend, I'm going to redraw the very famous cover from the Spider-Man annual where he gets married to Mary Jane.
Oh, nice. I love that. 1987's annual.
Yeah, I've got that downstairs in the basement. I will get that out, and I will redraw it, and I will post it on the fan page.
They wanted to troll me because it redirects to Wikipedia's gender non-binary page.
Oh, they definitely did. Yeah. But I got to give J. Scott Campbell credit because he didn't just fight back. He redrew his own artwork, and it looks awesome. So it's like, if you're going to redraw it, this is how you redraw it too. So I do like that unsolicited art opinions like this are being slapped down because it's reaching fucking critical mass. It's stupid. You know what? You're going after shit that's over a decade old. Look for something else for attention. All that's going to happen is people aren't going to respect you. you're gonna hurt yourself from getting jobs. Like, you could say all this stupid shit online, but one day someone will be like, "Oh, you're this person. Oh, what you did was offensive," and you'll lose out on jobs. So maybe, don't worry about your politics. Just draw.
Well, if you're gonna try and put yourself under the spotlight, do something meaningful, right? Like if he'd have drawn her with like a Spider-Man t-shirt, but it's like barely covering her nipples, and like her jeans are all ripped off and like coming off, and it was like barely covering her private parts, and he was like, "Look at this dumb bitch that I drew. It's a redheaded slut. Like, don't we all want to fuck her?" Like that's different. But you're going after this dude's very famous cover piece for a world famous comic book that has already been made. Like it's over a decade old, and he didn't draw anything maliciously, right? So what do you so even in your world, what are you accomplishing? Like, are you trying to get people to agree with you? Or are you trying to get people to attack this dude's work? Are you trying to get people to attack his entire catalog? Are you getting people to try and attack Spider? Like, what is your goal here besides randomly putting it out and like it's way better? So and then you didn't offer any critiques either. So what is your end goal?
His goal was very simple. I want attention.
Right.
And he got it, just not the way he expected it.
Mm-hmm.
I want these people to try to go after this artist, aka Todd McFarlane, in his version of Mary Jane, and say like, "Oh, there's too much cleavage on Mary Jane in her nightgown." Oh, okay. Well, then you know what? You're gonna get really bothered. Where's some more Todd McFarlane artwork?
Women have boobs. Get over it.
Or it's like, sometimes dudes can draw women. That there isn't a world consensus that you can't draw women and draw them with boobs that look.
Wait till
good.
Oh God, wait till that becomes a thing where like you know how they said if a cartoon character of color is voiced by a white guy, we don't want a white person, we don't want it anymore.
Yeah,
they're gonna make it to where like comic book characters cannot, like if you're drawing a woman and you're a dude, you can't do it anymore. You have to get a woman to draw the woman then from now on.
Right.
They're gonna do that. It's gonna fucking happen.
Right.
It's gonna be weird.
Yeah, it'll be awesome seeing two art styles in the same panel.
Don't you love that we've returned to the 1950s era of censorship around, the communist scare, the Red Scare of the 50s? Isn't it great that we've fucking put ourselves into submission? Wow, we haven't. Some people have. They think, oh, we're gonna self-censor, we're gonna change, we're gonna become more prudent. No. What happened? Why are these people so uptight?
We know why. They're trying to get laid too, man. And sometimes the best way that these people think they're getting laid is like, listen, I need all the women out there and some of the brothers out there to know that I respect them at all times, and I will not allow someone to draw them as attractive and or in any sexual pose because I respect them.
Unrealistic views of women. And I respect them because that's not what real women look like. It's like,
and therefore they will let me touch their sugar walls.
Yeah, because chances are they ain't getting those women anyway. And secondly, I love that whenever they're like, "Oh, it's an unrealistic depiction of women." It's like, I'm not looking at it for a realistic depiction of women. I know what women really look like. I see them all the time. I interact with them because I'm not some kind of weird, unsociable fuckhead. I can get along just fine. I'm not walking out this morning thinking, man, I'm going to find some chick with double D's and a size 0 waist, and it's going to be awesome because I know those pretty much don't exist.
Wouldn't a size 0 waist cause her to tip over, though?
She would be very top heavy, Jeff.
Yeah,
I'm all about that, but it's like Barbie doll proportion.
You think Dolly Parton, but just bigger boobs.
All the boobs.
I could do it.
You could. Bat Goat, I just wanted to put this one on screen. He says the Bat is a little drunk tonight. He may have won a few hundo on pull tabs as well. Enjoy.
Hey, there you go.
Bat Goat.
Anytime you win at pull tabs or lottery tickets, it's always a good day.
Yeah. What's your greatest win on Lotto, Kendo?
It would probably be the time I was working at a gas station and I took a flyer on when the crossword puzzles became like a new thing. And I got one of those crossword puzzle things as something to do on my break, and I won. It was like $5, and I won 50. So when I got back to the dorm, I went to the little smoke shop around the corner to get a tall boy and cashed that in and let it ride, and got another one, and I won another 50. And so I went right back down the corner, got another tall boy and another crossword puzzle, and let it ride for another one and got another 50 out of it. So I'm like, fuck, dude, I'm on a roll. And then I went back to my dorm and fell asleep.
What a story!
I didn't win anything on the last one. So the best I've ever done is I won $50 on an initial, or $150 on a $5 investment.
Mm-hmm.
That's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But hopefully Dogecoin keeps going up. So
yeah, it's kind of stalled out right now. I've been riding the Ethereum, not the what the fuck is the ETC one, the not full-fledged own Ethereum, the Ethereum, the other one. I've been buying that, riding it to the top, selling off, letting it dip all the way back down, buying it up again, riding it up. I've been doing that for the last couple of days. It's been fantastic. And that's why I love Coinbase, because I can just straight convert it without having to pay any fees, and I can just ride it up and then turn around and sell it off and convert it back to other things, because I've got like 3 cryptos that I pretty much just keep my money in for the most part, because they accrue interest.
Oh yeah. They do. They're good like that.
It's the way of the future. I have fun with the crypto thing. It's like gambling, except for more exciting.
Way of the future. So we will go back on track. We had our a nice little tangent about Spider-Man early. It's always fun to talk about Spider-Man. But folks, we wanted to tell you guys, last Saturday night, we had our epic closing of the comic book stream. We reached our goal. So for those out there that were wondering, we had a thing. Let me just put this up on screen real quick. Where every time we reached a new backer goal, we would give you guys another magnet for your refrigerator that features the Fandom Menace creators. And so we were really, really close to unlocking all of them on the Saturday night stream. And I said, we'll keep it open. And then in honor of May the 4th, I said, if we can just get to the Jeff level, we'll unlock all of them. And folks, we have. So anyone who has backed the book as of Tuesday, and sadly, this is no longer the case, but if you backed it to get the magnets, everyone is going to get the entire set. And that includes those who are thirsty for Anna. So that
Jeff, I got a question. I got 2 questions here, Jeff.
Yeah.
The first one is, so would associates of the writer of it that may appear in the comic book get those magnets as well? And this time I'm actually asking for a friend.
Right.
You guys are going to get care packages with everything. You're going to basically get the deluxe editions.
That's fantastic. My friend, Nick, or my friend will really appreciate that magnet. I was just checking.
Also another question: Can I get multiples of said magnets if need be? I'm just
Jesus Christ,
asking for a friend.
Right.
Okay. So, do you know those magnets that you can put on a car?
Yeah.
Do you want me to just get you one of those?
Like you gonna be riding around with a fucking giant Anna hood magnet. We're gonna go somewhere where we're all meeting up, and he's gonna come rolling up, thinking he's gonna look so slick, and she's just gonna look at it. And it's gonna be so fucking awkward.
No,
I can't.
I would never do that. That'd be incredibly tacky. It'd be funny as shit though, but that'd be incredibly tacky.
Oh, I believe in you. I know you can do it.
If
I were to put magnets on my car, it would be like WCBS stuff all around is what I would do.
Dude, I would be willing to do that. Like fucking deck out my car like a NASCAR, but it's all our shit.
Oh yeah. I'd do that in a heartbeat. That's no problem.
The only thing is, I don't know if we can really sell sponsorships to ourselves. It just seems a bit odd.
I mean, you wouldn't want to drive a race car with Salacious Tom or Cecil the Hut on it?
There you go.
He's a giant walking testicle.
That could be interesting. I mean, it's a conversation starter at the least. I'm not sure what kind of conversation you're going to have.
Excuse me, officer. I swear this isn't porn. Like, that's how it's going to start.
It's going to be the same way if I have the giant hood and a magnet.
Yeah, that's not as indecent, though. I think if you're driving around with a big old giant ball sack that looks like Cecil, you might be able to get hit with some kind of indecency thing. But I would just be like, I thought this was America. It's free speech.
All right, Randy.
Oh, God.
Joseph Biedowicz, thank you very much. He says, if you supported Stealing Solo, can I get a hell yeah for the WCBS crew? Party boob!
Party boob.
Hell yeah.
Hell yeah.
Party boob.
And TLJ Screwjob also says, everyone thank Nick for backing 1,000.
Yes.
Thank you, TLJ Screwjob. I gotta say, we need a Stone
Listen,
Cold
I was
Steve
trying to get the
Austin
magnets for a friend, okay? All right, I swear.
Right.
You got them for many friends. You have enough magnets to. What you're going to do with your 1,200 magnet sets, Nick, is you're going to go to your local Best Buy and you're just going to take all of them and put them all over the fridges there. Take pictures.
I was gonna say just stick them
two
in
for
TVs.
himself. One for his fridge at home, and then one for his metal bed frame right in the corner.
Oh.
Oh God, I can see it too. He wakes up in the morning, looks at it, he's like, "Oh, hi, honey. Did you sleep good too?" He's like, "Nick, you sad sack man."
Whoa.
May the force
It
be
ain't-
with you,
it ain't
baby.
that bad. I'm not that thirsty. Calm down.
You want to go watch Star
feel like
Wars
we
again?
gotta-
I bet you do.
You're the most beautiful Twi'lek in all the galaxy.
Oh my God, I got to press a button to break this up. Oh God. Are we good? We're good. Okay.
We're about to be even better, babe.
All right.
God damn it! You made him jam ram.
Yeah.
You might be this. You might be dressed like Slave Leia, but you're just a slave to my heart.
Oh, shut your mouth, you thong wearing fatty.
Hey, I don't wear thong.
Oh, so folks, we just wanted to tell everyone thank you. The link to get that is still in the chat, and if you like the Anna magnet artwork, that's going to be all those magnet artwork. Sorry, traffic.
Bat goat's like, dude, LOL, stop.
No, it's Nick's turn to catch the heat for a change.
Oh,
Apparently, they want to cancel the Rock on the chat right now.
Why?
don't you
Oh,
ever
yeah.
say that.
He
Don't
body
ever even joke about that.
I know, I'm personally hurt.
Yep.
There you go, Nick. I'm sorry that everyone has ganged up on you, but thank you for buying 3,000 sets.
Yeah.
And
for being
really-
such a good sport.
Yeah, man.
Listen, man. The stimulus check was a little extra this year. You know, I didn't really need it, so I was like, I'll give it to Jeff. It's fine. It's okay.
Nick's the one that's got 5,000 sets of the trading cards, and then you're going to find 4,999 of every card except for that one just disposed of.
God, you
I
can
don't
make
need
anything
these.
sound gross.
Oh God, yeah. I'm not that thirsty. It's fine.
It would be funny if, like, she just like happens to turn on the show. She's like, "What the fuck is happening?"
Yeah. She's sitting there. She's like, "Oh, world class bullshit. I want to hear what Jeff and the guys are up to." And then she just hears us railing on Nick for being such a pervert.
Oh, babe, you make me want to jam a ram.
No. No.
He said it.
Well,
Guess what, motherfucker?
I ain't pressing it.
We break the rules around here. World class, goddammit.
Yeah.
And I apologize, but not really.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not apologizing for the shit Nick does.
And
You don't need
And-
to Anna.
and I'm sorry for Kendo.
Oh, okay. So am I. So let's talk about the word of tonight. So we got our word game. It's obviously replace a title. Now this one, Kendo, this was for you. Don't take it personally. It's just a British phrase, and you spent time in England. So today, take a movie title or famous phrase or whatever you want to do, and replace one word with wank or wanker. Any form of wank. So The Spy Who Wanked Me. That sounds like a terrible film.
Yeah. Back to the wanker.
I'm a fan of Wank Finger myself. They're a great band and a good movie.
Hot tub wank machine.
That's we're done. What's our new word?
Planet of the Wanks. Or Planet of the Wanker.
Revenge of the Wanks.
There you go. Beneath the Planet of the Wanker.
Yeah, Teenage Mutant Ninja Wankers.
Oh yeah.
Wanker
That's
Power.
That's a good one. That's a good one. Wanker Rangers.
Fear and Wanking in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
The good, the bad, and the wankers.
Yeah. The good, the bad, and the wank. That's for a few wankers more.
Yeah. A fistful of wanking.
Yes.
Oh my God.
The wanker trilogy.
I am so sorry, Clint Eastwood. Please don't take this personally.
We actually really do love all three of those movies.
They're amazing.
Oh God.
So clearly, wank or wanker or wanking has worked for tonight, folks. So give us your best wank titles.
3 men and a little wanker.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Oh shit.
wanker class bullshitter says superfan Adam Shawhab.
Yeah.
You
He
know
gets
what?
us.
All of this time, or maybe he just recently updated, but I didn't realize his icon was Jay from Jan Silent Bob.
Oh fuck.
Thank you, Doug Keller. Jeff's favorite, Blue Wank. Oh, that's where the blue milk comes from. I'm sorry. This is going to be a good one. So let's talk about other stuff, or this is going to be the wanker episode. So, guys, this past Tuesday was May the 4th.
Yes.
Was it fun for you? Did you do anything special? Did you honor Star Wars by watching the films?
I did. I watched Return of the Jedi. I wore my "It's Not the Jedi Way" shirt, even though it's old as fuck. I watched that. What did I do? And then Diane and I were just messaging each other back and forth in Star Wars quotes. So that made me feel good. And then obviously it made me miss my fucking friends. The last time we fucking hang out was fucking Star Wars Celebration. God damn it!
No. December of 2019 for Rise of Skywalker.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
I mean, I know it was a terrible movie, but it was a good time.
Yes, we had a great time.
Yeah. Man.
Would you guys like to see my May the 4th shirt I wore this year?
Yeah.
What do you guys think of that?
Oh, God.
Very nice.
I'm about to get to a fight just looking at it.
I posted my obligatory May the 4th be with you Star Trek meme as well.
I love that so much. It was perfect. I need to get a shirt made of that just because.
I just love it. It sets people off, and it's like, dude, you're not getting the joke, but it's okay. Speaking of which, hey Jeff, wasn't Kathleen Kennedy supposed to be fired on Tuesday?
Yeah. I guess that didn't happen.
Yeah, Meltzer got it wrong again.
Yeah. Oh, man. Thanks, Brie. Well, you know what we got out of May the 4th? The Bad Batch. Dion, I would highly recommend you can just read the Wikipedia page to the Bad Batch.
Is that good, huh?
I don't know if I want to do that.
My biggest complaint, and you know, it's a kid's show, so you gotta judge it as such, and I am. My only complaint is that there's a character that saves the day, and by saving the day, this girl clone, which how can you clone a girl from men, but whatever, it's Star Wars. Like, no, I'm not gonna buy that one. It's a clone. Fuck it. Anyway, long story short, it's a fucking clone. I don't know how you made it a girl, but then all of a sudden, at the very end, the sniper, the sharpshooter, the best shot in the fucking clone army gets bested by this little kid with a gun, not once, but then twice. We watched this dude outrun shit, jump over robots, do all kinds of shit. Excuse me, droids, all sorts of things with this little girl. And then they go, "How did you do that?" She goes, "I don't know." And then the fucking other clone goes, "All right, let's not worry about that." And then they fucking fly off. Like they actually said, "Don't worry about it." Like in the show.
Well, I think I know how. So you said they cloned a guy and it became a girl. I know how they did that. Kai and Tai.
Oh shit! In a galaxy far, far away.
Yeah, Kai and Tai got around, dude. Taka Michinoku was everywhere. He was a high flyer.
Ah, indeed.
Yeah, so that's how they turned it into a girl clone.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Dion, everybody, just watch it on Wikipedia or read it on Wikipedia. It's a fine show, but again, this is the problem with all Star Wars entertainment that's made. If it's before the original trilogy, we know how the story ends. It's fun. Yes, you can go on these great little mini adventures, but like Rogue One's awesome, but going into that movie, I'm like, they're gonna die. That's what a lot of the Star Wars stuff is. It's like, oh, Cal Kestis from Jedi Fallen Order. Cool character. Is his mission going to succeed to take down the Empire? No, Luke Skywalker does it. So, yeah, I can win this game, but like it doesn't mean anything. And so that's where I get with a lot of these shows and movies. It's like, oh, the Bad Batch is going to be cool. They're going to fucking fight Palpatine and Grand Moff Tarkin. No, they're going to die at some point because those are both characters from the old Star Wars movies, and they have to follow that. So Grand Moff Tarkin will blow up on the Death Star. So no matter what these characters do, it won't matter. They'll never achieve, they'll never win, they'll never take down the great threat in the galaxy. That will be done in 19 years. So that's why I don't tell people to watch this shit, not because it's the worst thing ever made. It's kind of inconsequential. Watch the old shit. You're going to get the payoff that you're looking for.
remember when I read the Wikipedia for Terminator Dark Fate, and I was like, oh, this is way better than actually watching it because the whole plot doesn't make any fucking sense.
Oh, Dion.
What? I don't.
We said the movie.
Ah, fuck.
There you go, buddy.
Ah, yes. Terminator Dark Wank.
That fucking button works every goddamn time.
It does. That's my favorite scene in that whole fucking movie.
It's so good.
Yeah, Jeffrey Jones, he was great in the 80s, dude. He was great in the 80s.
He was. And I we didn't get into what happened to him, but goddamn it, that is hilarious.
I know exactly what happened to him. I remember.
You notice how I phrased that? Yeah. He was great in the 80s. That's all I'll say.
Yep.
That's my phrasing. He was great in the 80s. Thanks for Beetlejuice. But Red Sonja, guys, do we have any affinity for the character of Red Sonja?
Not really.
I mean, I'm not a huge fan. I'm aware of it, but yeah, man, hey, do your thing, honey.
Yeah. I don't like Red Sonja, but I know everyone's talking about the race swapping and all of this stuff with this actress Hannah John Kamen playing Red Sonja. The biggest complaint I've heard online is the redheaded erasure argument. You've all heard that one before, right?
Yeah, no.
What is it? Refresh my memory, please.
Well, it seems like every time they reboot or race swap or whatever, it's the redheaded characters that just kind of get the axe. Ariel,
right.
Jesse, who else was some of the
that's like
redheaded
Nick's kryptonite.
I know it is. It is.
That's like his doomsday device right there. Like the second they finds out redheads are being replaced, Nick's immediately going to go freaking out.
Yeah,
Batwoman was another one.
Yeah, man, that's just sad.
I'm sorry, Nick. You're just catching it from every direction tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Now, the only thing I'll say about this is, they did. Well, my thing is this: like, if I don't care about this movie that much, if they dye her hair the dark red like it's supposed to be, I guess she looks like the character, but. I've seen a lot of people say like they want Karen Gillan or all these other people to play because she's supposed to be ginger, but like I don't think Red Sonja is supposed to be like a ginger, just a woman with red hair. Because like Bridget Nielsen played her, and everyone's like, Bridget Nielsen had red hair. She looked great. I'm like, Bridget Nielsen's a blonde. So if you just dye her hair, it's such an look. This movie's not going to make money.
It's not. It's not.
It's a remake of a fucking 80s movie that's most known for Arnold Schwarzenegger's cameo and fucking. It's Bridget Nielsen cheese. Does anybody really think they're gonna go make an old Dolph Lundgren movie and it's gonna make a bunch of money these days? It's fucking Red Sonja. How much did it lose back in the day?
Right.
Want to take a guess?
No.
20 million.
So I'll go 15 million.
10 million.
So the Red Sonja film, directed by Richard Fleischer, produced by Christian Ferry, had a budget of $17.9 million. Damn. Holy shit, it had a fucking score by Ennio Morricone. So this has got some fucking...
How did they fucking figure that out?
Because it was probably... it was funded by MGM, so...
They paid him in cocaine.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, sorry, it was Dino De Laurentiis. Anyway, long story short, on a budget of almost $18 million, the film didn't even bring in $7 million.
Dude.
Ooh. This is one of those weird sword and sorcery flicks that
I win.
I get it. It's a comic book. It's one of those things that they're going to adapt because they think they can make money off of this. But no matter who played Red Sonja, I think they're just setting themselves up for a not a hit.
Right.
It'll be our fault too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It'll be our fault because she's a woman in scantily clad clothing, and it's like, why didn't you like this movie? Why didn't you go watch it? It's like because we didn't watch it the first time it came out.
Right. It'll be collectively all of our faults for being a bunch of sexist and misogynist, and it'll be my fault for being a racist too.
Because of family.
Yes.
It's such bullshit. Yeah, because I'm aware of what Red Sonja is, but I didn't think she was that fucking important. So,
well,
for them to invest the money into it is just ridiculous.
I mean, it's one of those series that you really watch because you want to you want to get some warm fuzzy feelings while you're reading. Like it's specifically,
Gotcha,
you know, it's not great. You know, it's you know, she's a chick and not a lot of clothes with a sword and she kills stuff. You know, it's not a deep fucking comic book. And again, I'm not a big fan, so take it with a grain of salt. I'm not a huge Red Sonja fan, but every time I've breezed through it, every time I've seen it in the comic store, it's not like substantive. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. Obviously, you know, as the guys were touched on, make no fucking mistake about it. They make these to make money. They're not doing it because they're trying to prove a point and make certain groups of people feel good about themselves. They're doing it because they think that you're going to come and watch the fucking movie. They tried this already in the 80s. In the fucking 80s, by the way, and it didn't make any fucking money. So if, you know, them thinking that they're taking advantage of the flavor of the month and magically people are going to come out to watch a Red Sonja movie when they're already going to dumb it down because of, you know, fucking why. It's going to be a dumbed down version of a very thin comic character anyway. So it's just not going to work out, pun intended.
Here's what needs to happen. We need to make that movie so it can be good and can be substantial and can be fun. Because
Real quick,
the way that yeah, go ahead.
Oh no, dude! Sorry, can't hardly wank. That fucking went.
Yep.
That's a good one.
There's so many good ones. So many
Yeah.
good ones in the chat. But yeah. We need to make this movie because I feel like we have the vision and the drive and the ability to make it actually fun and interesting and watchable.
It's got to be bloody and have just tits and gore and everything. It's a female Conan the Barbarian. That's all it is.
Right.
It's not high art. And
Yeah,
you know what?
You have to have your 3 Bs: beast, boobs, and blood. And once you do that, you're fine.
And I'm not about race swapping characters at all. Like there should be a different actress playing her, but like they should do something. It's dumb. You can't make this movie try to put an actress like this on it to get that sort of attention on your project and then bitch and moan when it fails. Dude, it's racist.
You know they are. You know they are. They're gonna like 6-8 months from now, they're gonna release an image of her in like fucking red hair, maybe not, or maybe her in like just the top or whatever. And then it's gonna be, oh, Red Sonja movie's happening, and then another year from that, it'll finally come out, and we'll get a teaser trailer and shit like that, and we'll watch it, and it'll be a shit movie, and they'll get mad because they put all this money into it and it didn't make anything. They'll get mad at all of us.
Now, Miss Ninja Julian, remember, I would love Christina Hendricks to play.
Yes, please.
But she's a blonde, so
Don't break my heart, Jeff. Don't break my heart.
I'm just saying, like you
Don't break my heart, Jeff.
Okay, fine. I'll make you.
I mean,
laugh.
I don't need characters to have be born with the fucking hair color of the
I
fucking
agree.
character. You know what I mean? Like I don't care about that. But again, you know, and I've said this before, like. You know, there is a way to do these things, and you can always tell it's going to be done the wrong way when they're broadcasting the person being a different race on purpose, right? Like if that's the first thing you're going to, right? You're not talking about, hey, we're doing a Red Sonja movie. You're like, hey, we're doing the Red Sonja movie, and she's this. Then I know that you're not focusing on Red Sonja.
Nope, you're staking a claim right there.
Exactly. You're trying to insulate the fucking film again, and that's what gets you fucking in trouble, right? So, and again, I'm an X's and O's guy, and the X and O is if you're focusing on this shit, you're not focusing on the draft of the film. You're not going over the draft. You're not taking it seriously. You're doing it to get fucking brownie points and cash in on a trend. That's what you're doing. So, you know that and that shit, that formula works every fucking time. You know, like it's like clockwork, dude, and they're doing the same shit. You know, it's just one of those things where it's so clear that they're trying to be the business person, but at the same time trying to pretend like you're this progressive thing, and those things don't mesh. They don't fucking mesh. Either you're taking the project seriously or you're trying to make a statement. Making statements don't make you money.
No. We've seen it over the past like 6 years now. But all I'm gonna say is Roger Corman's still alive. Give it to him.
Fuck,
the man's 96 years old. He's still making movies. Give it to him. He'll do it right.
Yeah. He'll die making it, and he'll go out the way he wants to, filming a pair of titties.
I just don't
If you
understand how
gotta
people.
go, that's the best way.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say I just don't understand how they haven't figured out that this is not a winning proposition at this point. Because, like Nick said, we've been seeing this for years, and it just keeps failing and failing. But it's like they just haven't figured it out yet. Like, oh yeah, we shouldn't do it that way. They're like, no, we're gonna keep doing it this way.
No, they're just all about the ideology, and since they've doubled down on it years ago, they're just going to keep rolling through it. until some executive was like, well, my bank account's getting a little thin. Can you guys quit this bullshit? And once that happens, and then they're gonna come back to like hopefully the 80s and early 90s movies and stuff like that, where we just get crazy action stuff with just all kinds of fun things happening in it. So here's hoping.
And I said that, and I've said this with Star Wars. They don't give a shit about this, right? This is calculated. They're doing this because again, they think that fans are dumb, and they think that they think that blind activism is a trend they can make money on. They don't give a shit about men and women of color headlining movies. They don't give a shit about advancing women's rights. I mean, we saw that with fucking Star Wars. It ended up being about the will they, won't they thing any fucking way after years of fucking touting that bullshit before The Force Awakens came out. They don't give a shit. They think that people feel so strongly about this shit that they're going to spend their money to see the movie. That's it.
Well,
that's fucking it.
The woman behind this film, the director, her name's Joey Soloway, excuse me. She has never really directed anything of note outside of TV shows. Surprise. But would you like to guess one of the names of her titles of her projects? Excuse me.
Men Suck.
Are you sure that's how you want to go? Because you'll never guess this in a million years. But Nick, pick something crazier.
I don't know. Titties and why men love them. I don't know.
Okay, Kendo, would you like to guess something even more extreme? Because the title is crazier than that. I guess not. So, folks, the name of her project is How to Vajaculate. If you build it, she will come.
Come on, dude. That's not a real thing. Is that a real thing?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's a short comedy. All right. Well, that doesn't really count, but it's still funny. It's a funny title.
3.6. Goddamn.
I'm just saying this is all the work this woman has. She's not. Red Sonja is going to be a disaster.
Of course, she did Grey's Anatomy. Of course. Stop getting people who did Grey's Anatomy. Oh my god, that is not your fucking benchmark. That's an example of what you're going against. Jesus Christ! No, I don't think it's box offices have a thing against Katherine fucking Heigl.
Hey,
ain't got shit to do with me.
Dion, where did Grey's Anatomy cut you on the doll?
Yeah,
in my vajaculate. That's where.
Did you know, Dion, that Jessie was on Grey's Anatomy? So she can't play Red Sonja either. Sorry, Jessie.
Finally, they would have been someone that's actually has a personality on the fucking show.
I mean, you know how to use a sword.
Damn straight.
So you have to wear a wig, long red hair, get cut. By the way, I hate that. Talking about Red Sonja is great for a minute, but all I can do is read the fucking wank titles. Never Ending Wank, Maximum Over Wank. God damn, there are gems here tonight. 20,000 wanks under the sea.
Oh my god. Oh jeez.
Wank Runner.
God, I hope Axel Braun is in the chat. He's just writing down all these ideas. Like, okay.
I want to make Monty Python's Flying Wankers. That's just
yeah.
That's a good one.
The wankers who stare at goats. These are great.
That's weird, but okay.
Dr. Coffin Nails, you would be the expert. Yes. So
Dr. Coffin Nails always there with life experience.
Before we jump into some of our main topics, let's address. Can't speak. Sorry, I need water. Let's address some of the super chats. First off, we'll read this one, and then I will go get some water. From our friend Cesario Japan, or Caesar Jorpin as he is on Anna's channel. Funny, Brie Larson got hoisted by her own petard. She advocated for an MCU female team up back in 19. Now she's possibly not the lead anymore? Ha! Brie Larson has talked her way out of being having her character be the titular character of the film. She's the only MCU character that does not have their name above the film. There's never been an MCU film that is not titled for the hero team or the character. You know, they call themselves the Guardians of the Galaxy and shit. Like, that's what it's called. So can you guys think of another reason besides her just being unlikable and shitty?
No.
The movie didn't really make a fucking $1 billion.
No, yeah. They pulled some Hollywood math, and there's like, yeah, $1 billion, sure, yeah. That's all it was. There's a lot of putting numbers here, things there, and it's like, oh yeah, $1 billion, sure. Because like I remember watching it that Thursday night. There was barely anybody in there. The theater was not that full, and I went to like what was it, Atlantic Station in Atlanta. It wasn't full. It wasn't full. It wasn't even half full. So I don't know how it made $1 billion.
I am back with water. Thank you. Sorry. Brie Larson, dude. A couple years ago, we were the crazy assholes. Oh, you're wrong about everything. I didn't need to
Are we? All I'm saying is she started a YouTube channel. Have you seen how it's going? It ain't going good. She had this whole big PR team behind her and everything. Nah, man, no. People subscribed, in the beginning, and then she started. Is she still making videos? I don't know. What's going on with it?
Yeah, she's still making.
But she's
videos,
but she's.
But they're not. They're barely. Some of them are barely busting the 100,000. So
wow. So I mean, there you go. People don't care anymore. They don't give a shit. And because she's just you can tell she's fake and she's really unlikable, especially from those little altercations she had with some of the cast members. So like. You? Yeah. So I mean, like, yeah. When people see that, even the John Chill tweeted about it later, he's like, "Yeah, we're cool. Don't worry about it. We're fine." It's like, no, you're not. No, you're not.
And as much as being unlikable is a part of it, and I think and Jeff, you did a really good job on the video today. The zombie bit was hilarious, by the way. I was driving in my car and I almost crashed because they caught me off guard and I started laughing my ass off. So that was really good. But it was it's just like. Obviously, she's unlikable, but the other thing too is she wanted to be brand wise associated with running her mouth, right? With being an activist, and then she got what she wanted. And the problem with that is, like we just fucking said, you don't make money that way. And all the bullshit she went through with fucking Captain Marvel, all that shit, and it affected the fucking movie, right? It affected the brand name of Captain Marvel, so much so that they teased the Captain Marvel 2, and then we got that fucking that logo screen of it. They fucking took it down. She is more trouble than she's worth. Plain and fucking simple. Yep. Obviously, unlikable is a part of it, but no one's gonna spend $100 million on a film with her in it, and then you quite possibly lose that fucking investment. She's a bad investment now, and now everyone knows. Not only are fans pissed at her, she went after critics on purpose before a major flagship film was coming out. At the very least, she's impulsive. You cannot trust her. She's trending towards box office fucking poison, and you cannot make money with her. Plain and fucking simple.
Yeah, because I mean, even what is it? During the conversation, she said, "Oh, I do my own stunts," and then she showed up on stage with her stunt team, at some awards show as well. I'm like,
after she got called out.
Yeah,
after she got called, she didn't even fix it herself. She waited until she got an award and she had her fucking stunt double come on, and I can only fucking imagine. I would have paid to be a fly on the wall in her apartment when that shit happened, because she said that with so much fucking gusto. I wonder if her stuntwoman was like, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" Like you can't even if you let's all pretend that we agree with what she's saying. You can't trust her because she clearly does not have the business acumen to be a flagship movie star. She just fucking doesn't. Nissan commercials are one fucking thing. People who buy Nissans don't really give a shit about the shit you say unless you say some real fucked up stuff. But she can't be trusted. Studio is not going to spend and she forgot about that. These people are putting hundreds of millions. Studios have their heads up their ass and they make stupid decisions all the time, but they're still putting hundreds of millions of dollars in the project that you're supposed to headline. X's and O's, Brie. X's and O's.
Yeah, 100%. And I mean, even with all the Nissan stuff, like apparently she's the Nissan like person now forever. She's their advertiser now, because like all I see is her advertising Nissans on TV now. That's it. And I was just like, man, Nissan must be losing some money doing this, because I really don't want to buy a Nissan now, ever.
Yeah, dude.
I mean, I do, just to crash it.
I will still. There's one commercial, the one commercial she did where she looks at the woman and says, "Drop the taco, let's go." I just can't stop laughing at that when she says that to that woman. When she looks at her and says, "Drop the taco, let's go," I'm like, that is fucking hilarious.
I think that's Mecha Random's favorite part.
Yeah.
Because like it's one of those things where it's like just your delivery of it is just it's so hilarious. It's so unintentionally funny.
Our buddy Grimjoy says, keep up the good work. Well, Grimjoy, thank you very much for your super chat, and we will. Infinite Wander says, how's the 40K stream prep? Now, Dion, we were talking about that. You've been getting that ball rolling, correct?
Yep. I'm finally getting my ass off the sidelines here. We're shooting for a nice summary day for that. Just picking over dates. I'm brushing up on my 40K stuff, getting back into that. So all we gotta do now, we're picking a date, and we're gonna go over some shit to talk about just to get the ball rolling, and then we're gonna hardline it and let you guys know.
Also, Dion from Infinite Wonder says, which of the 4 is your favorite? Angry Satan, Sick Satan, Nerd Satan, or Pervert Satan? Mine's Nurgle.
I think I'm gonna go with pervert.
Figures.
Yeah.
All right.
There's a shock.
Now, Sonny Crockett says, Dion looks like Tubbs fell back in love with Valerie again, and I may be out of a partner on the Vice now. You in? Hail WCBS. Hail my Ferrari. Hail Elvis.
It's a pig's pussy pork. You know the answer. I'm in.
Yeah.
To our
Miami
listeners
win.
out there with Photoshop skills, could you take a nice picture of Miami Vice and Photoshop Dion's face and make him the new Tubbs? Keep Tubbs' hair. Like, keep the hair, everything. Hold on, let me get a good picture.
Oh,
You know what I mean? Not the movie. I don't want to watch that one. I just want the show. We should, okay, we'll talk about Loudy's wedding a little later. I know folks are like, what's Loudy's wedding got to do with this? Everything. But
Wow.
that chat is wild. That chat is fucking wild.
So, folks, if you wouldn't mind, you can even use this photo. All you do is you go to Google and you type in Miami Vice. But could you Photoshop Dion's face and make him look like he plays Tubbs with Don Johnson? It's perfect. Leave the hair, though. You gotta leave the hair, folks.
I looked at the Wikipedia of that actor. Apparently, he's got 11 kids.
Oh, Philip Michael Thomas?
God
Yeah.
damn.
He's got 11 kids.
You're correct, Dr. Coffin Nails. His wedding is the key to all of this. Oh my god, I love this show.
Oh, jeez.
So we have a few more. Adam Wofford, actually we have a lot more, but we're only going to read a few more now before we get into the wank daily. The wank daily. Got a gross thing to say. Anyway, Adam Wofford, thank you very much. He says, what I found, that issue 600 came July 2009. Thank you. He said, also, it's over, Anakin. It's me, Slanesh. What pleasures I can show. Take my hand. Who cares about the dark side? There is so much more than power.
Yes.
Aren't you glad I didn't say that as Buffalo Jeff, Dion? I've been a little under the weather because all the stupid weather temperature changes. So that's why I haven't recorded Buffalo.
You mean you mean California where it goes from 75 to 80 all the time? Wow, that must be real tough.
Yeah.
It's more like 75 to 45.
Eat your damn avocado toast and love it, okay? Just be quiet.
Look,
bitch.
I went after the stream on Saturday, Sunday morning. I went out to breakfast. I did not eat avocado toast. I ate ham
With avocado on it, you best.
Yeah.
with cheese and French fries.
I'm sure it was some kind of free-range ham grown without antibiotics and steroids.
Yes, they grow all their hams in France. Just like Sarkozy. Anyway, we only have 600. We have 623 watching, but only 276 likes. So do us a favor, hit that thumbs up button. It helps us grow in the index. As of today, looks like we're back in YouTube's favor. So thank you to all those who have checked out Captain Marvel and continue to check out that Captain Marvel video. It was a lot of fun to make it. Now, Adam Walford, I'm glad you brought up the issue 600 date, because that would have been our summer going into junior year. So our sophomore year had just completed. And I remember buying this issue. I think I even got this variant cover. Or wait, is this the main cover? Long story short, I have this book. It's been a long time. Why are we digging out terrible, terrible things from the past? Oh,
hey, wait, can we get an artist to draw with even less clothes, please? Can we do that?
I mean, I'm right here, Nick.
And more
Can you draw with even less clothes, Jeff?
Yeah, I mean, you've been to my Instagram.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
I forget every now and again. Like, on like a Monday night, I'll get like 8 of them just pop up in my feed. I'm like, oh, these are all naked people that Jeff is drawing all of a sudden.
Jeff has uploaded his sketchbook of ladies. Yay. It took 2 years, but one of my photos finally got banned for inappropriate content.
Nice.
What? Which one?
It was graphic, but it was this weird one that like a lot of foreign dudes would like. It was my most liked photo. I'm like, this is just a drawing from a sketchbook, but I'm pretty sure these people are getting into this, so I'm glad it got taken down finally.
That was on Instagram.
Instagram is fucking weird.
That is fucking hilarious.
Don't like porn stars like upload, or just anybody for that channel, like upload like short videos of them banging and shit on Instagram?
No, that's Twitter.
No,
That's Twitter.
That's Twitter. Yeah, Instagram. They're a little bit more hardcore. Instagram is where all the OnlyFans girls. Right. Instagram's where all the OnlyFans girls or fake OnlyFans bot girls will just randomly comment on random fucking posts and be like, "I'm looking for something tonight," and it's just like one sentence comments like that.
Yeah.
Hey, Paul.
I get those comments every now and then, or I'll get like I'll get a Twitter. It's like Suzanne 658658343 follows you on Twitter now, and I'll get like a DM that says, "Hey, are you looking for this type of action?" And I'm like, "Nope."
Delete, block, get the fuck out of here.
Deuces.
Hey, real quick, Paul Otis. Yeah, please send me the link. Send it to worldclassbs@mail.com, and I'll have the guys send that over to me right now, and we'll link it. He says, I hope you're doing well, but I hate to ask. I was scammed out of my money, and I'm asking you guys for support, big or small. Any can help. Anyone can send the link. Yeah, send the link, and I will we'll start posting that too. We have stuff happen in the community all the time, so yeah, Paul, you've been around for a long time, man, and I'm really sorry that stuff's happened to you. So if we can help you like that, just worldclassbs@mail.com, and we'll share that for you. Dion, I'm ready to see you with the Jerry curl, bro. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Listen, if I can land this role, if one of us eat, we all eating, dog.
Hell yeah.
Hey, I still want to do the remake fake trailer of Silence of the Lambs with you and Jeff and all of us. I want to do that so bad.
It has to happen. God damn it.
Yep. Got a little bit left in me.
Oh God.
It's gonna happen. It's gonna have to happen.
Yeah.
If we can remake the whole movie just with all of us, I'd be real happy with that too.
Oh my God. I gotta read these. Oh man, this is gonna be hilarious. Hey Dion.
Drop the taco. I'm gonna ride you like a Nissan.
The fuck the thing is, I drive a fucking Nissan, yo.
Oh, I know where you drive. I know where you live.
God damn it.
I have.
See, look, I saw this one coming, so move the headphones up a little bit here. This is fucking bullshit.
Is it?
Yes.
Get a little out of hand.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
I'm not. I read it from Wilfredo Romero Torres. Thank you very much for your massive super chat, sir.
Yeah, if anything, your beef is with him, not Jeff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how this works.
Buffalo Jeff comes in peace. He's an emissary of love.
I don't want to know what he comes in.
All over everything.
Nope.
That is not hair gel.
No.
Damn it.
Why is it purple?
Hey, t-shirt idea. Buffalo Jeff's load cannon.
That is actually pretty funny.
Oh my God.
Hey, we have an important question from Doug Keller. When's the 4K of Strip Club Massacre coming out?
That movie was shot in 1080. When you want me to upscale it, you might send it to fucking Disney and have them upscale it, and then put out 4K versions of it. Fuck that,
dude. I want you to upscale it and just put like a really shitty filter on it.
What I would love to do is own the goddamn rights and remake it, because it's a shit movie. I fucking hate it.
How much does it cost to get the rights?
I have no idea, but I would love to
look
get
into
them.
it.
Yeah, I'll look into it.
We could do a fundraiser for that.
Yeah,
because I would love to remake it properly, the way I envisioned it, not some shitty like Lifetime movie.
Now, Nick, I'm gonna tell you something. It's your artistic vision, and I'm not gonna try to impose anything. But I am gonna request I get to play a Craig Robinson role, like in Zack and Miri Make a Porno. So, like when you're casting, I want to be there to help cast all the tits for the movie.
Yep.
I mean, I was gonna make you be the big bad boss dude.
Oh, I like
know,
that more.
in the movie, and like there's women all over you all the time. Like
I demand to be in this movie too.
yeah, you'll be his right hand man. It's fine. And then we'll give a role to Dion as well. Dion will constantly be the background character, always just with tits in his face, just like he shouldn't be there, but he's there.
Yeah. No, guys, it looks good. It looks good.
Yeah,
Excuse me.
like he'll constantly be changing, like wearing a hat, wearing a shirt, wearing a suit, and like he'll just be in the background somewhere all the time.
Yeah, no, keep going, baby. Keep going, baby.
Yeah. He
I'm
might
fucking with that,
he might even be the bartender sometimes. Who knows? Like it would just
Hey,
go like
yes. I was born for that character.
that. But I was think I would love to do it like in that like grindhouse style and make it just like literally a strip club massacre. Not what it turned out to fucking be.
Yeah,
which
I
is
got
an all
honey
over
dick.
the place massacre.
Yeah.
Can you do me one favor, Nick?
What's that?
I will do everything in our power to help you get the rights back, but then you have to promise me that you rename the original movie Honey Dick. Because that's all the movie is. It's a big fucking honey dick. You think you're going to go see a massacre in a strip club? No, there's some shit about roommates and fucking shitty boss. Something else.
It was one of those things where it's like, I don't know. It's a whole fucking story. I think we still have it in our Patreon, like the drunk commentary we did for it.
Oh Jesus! Yeah. Please watch it, folks.
Yeah, I get sloshed, man, and it lasts like 3 hours.
Is that when you were drinking like fucking like grape soda and whiskey or some shit?
Yep. That was it.
And we just constantly hear the ice in your glass clinking, and you got white girl wasted.
He came out of the box hot, and he was just.
Oh no! I think
straight down the. It was Route 1 stuff for Nick. It was like I'm getting drunk as fast as possible, and naturally I had to keep poking the bear.
Yeah, and I think I took 2 shots like right before we started, like just straight up, and then went into it, and I was like, "Yep, we're gonna start like this." So yeah. If you want to hear me, if you want to hear what it's like to make a movie, and it completely suck, go to our Patreon and sign up for that. And I think the audio file's still in there. I think it's still all in there as well. And it's a fucking shit show. God,
I have a question for you. Which shit show would you guys rather watch? Would you rather watch The Wank Lagoon or The Long Wank Goodnight?
The Wank Lagoon.
So do I. It just sounds like a high adventure piece.
It sounds slightly more high art than The Long Wank Goodnight.
It's got nothing on Wanking in the Rain.
Yeah. Debbie Reynolds was an all-time great. She was the queen.
I think I gotta go with the Long Wank Goodnight, because if I can get promiscuous Gina Davis like in The Long Kiss Goodnight, I'm all about it.
I think you might die.
It's the way I want to go out, brother. It's the way I want to go out.
Are you sure you don't want to go out in a wank NATO?
That sounds like it's too many dudes.
Yeah.
It's like it sounds like it's that weird beach scene from Eurotrip. It's like no, thank you, no, thank you.
God, that's something I can guarantee we'll never get a button here on this channel.
Thank you.
Okay.
I don't want an actual visual with like genitalia, but I would love a parody poster made of Wank NATO. That would be fucking hilarious.
That would be pretty funny.
Another Photoshop challenge, folks. Make a Wank NATO movie poster, but put the 4 of us in it. So,
God,
that could be
Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that, Jeff?
Well, fine. Then I want us in the poster for Wankzilla, where we're crushed to death by the giant monster.
Yeah.
Sure.
I don't know about that one. I think that should be the story. Should be us fighting and beating the Wank monster.
Phrasing.
Yeah,
I said beating, not beating off.
Yeah, but you still use beating.
That one is different. That wasn't the same.
It sounds the same. Goddamn, that's why I called phrasing. Why I called phrasing.
Hey, Miss Ninja Julian, remind me at the end of the stream, and he'll wish you a happy birthday, buddy. I saw the chat. 500 Days of Wank. Dion.
Yeah.
Wank Patrol.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Using your wanking skills for crowd control.
Oh, where was the? I like this one too. In the Wank of the Night.
And you somehow still get Sidney Poitier in it.
Yeah.
It's 2021.
He's just an old black dude sitting at the bar. I've seen things, been places.
I was in Guess Who's Coming to Dinner.
Yeah. I never caught who came to dinner or at dinner.
I'm coming at dinner.
Oh God.
You saw me with that English bitch.
They call me Mr. Wang.
That sounds like Wedding Crashers. That sounds like Wedding Crashers.
Oh God, sorry, I'm just reading the chat right now. This is a fun show tonight, folks. So we read Bat Goats about being a little drunk. Thank you very much, Bat Goat. Hopefully you're having a nice, easy evening. Primer, thank you. He says, to me, the only people who complain about attractive women in media are insecure SJW land whales with drive-a-JJs or predatory male feminists. Shake my head.
Could you be a little more specific?
It's not just that shit. Those just any dude in general just that does that shit. It's just like we get it. You're fucking insecure. We don't need to hear about fucking the WAP song. Get out of here.
Yeah, and that's why all those guys will be eligible for their favorite movie, A Good Day to Wank Hard.
Nah. Well, some of these guys can't even wank hard. Too much estrogen. Sorry, guys.
Well, no, those are the same guys who will subscribe to some girls' OnlyFans, but then complain about the price of it, or what, like it's like, oh, it costs too much. Oh, I don't want to pay it or whatever. It's like one or the other. Come on now.
Yeah. Or they'll do that and then they'll scream about how OnlyFans is exploitation. It's like, dude, they're exploiting themselves.
Well, it's the same thing. What is it with Twitch? Twitch gotten like people on Twitch are getting mad for the girls doing these hot tub streams.
Why?
Because like I don't know because apparently they're making all the money and nobody else is. I'm like, they're exploiting the system. They're exploiting the system. Yeah. Who the fuck cares?
So what you're saying is dudes would rather watch girls in hot tubs talking to them than dudes run around playing GTA.
Yeah.
Go figure.
Yeah.
I mean, these ladies are out there making their money by their own choices. So, hey, go for it. Nick has supported many a single mother.
Right.
But that was at the Velvet Taco. That was a different situation. Yeah.
Say at some point there is going to be a wing of a college or university named after Nick because of all the helping girls pay for college that he does.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, and funny enough, it's going to be a pole dancing college.
Yeah,
it's exercise. It's good for your legs. And
Yeah,
you
the
learn a skill. Okay, it should be a trade school. Goddammit.
yeah.
The champagne.
Dude, she goes to GSU. Oh, Georgia State University. No, Georgia Stripper University. Oh, okay.
Don't tempt me. I'll make that goddamn movie.
You should. Nick,
Yeah.
how much seed money do you need to start a porn production company? Because I'm kind of okay right now, and I might want to invest in stealing solo
I feel
money.
like we could make that happen. I mean, we've had a couple of indie campaigns that have gone very successfully, and I feel like if we kicked it up just a bit of a notch, bam, Emerald style, and we say, hey guys, here's our Indiegogo campaign. We're going to start our own porn production company, and if you back this, we'll let you have a say in who we cast. I feel like we could get that.
I will get a business proposal ready for you, and we'll talk numbers. We'll talk numbers.
You realize we're being serious right now, right? This isn't just a bit. This is actually something we can seriously.
So am I.
Just
Here's
making
a serious-
sure.
I have a serious question. How do you feel about the film title Beavis and Butthead Wank America?
That sounds like it should be a porn parody, like Beatrice and Bethany Wank America,
Yeah.
like Debbie does Dallas, but on a countrywide scale.
Debbie does America.
It's a pandemic.
Oh my god.
That's the pandemic porno. This woman has to fuck every person in America. She's the vaccine.
Yeah, Beatrice.
Okay. I like that.
Beatrice and Bethany Wank America, and it's the pandemic thing, and it's the plot of the movie is they're going around giving out all these HJs in order to solve the crisis. Like every dude they jerk off becomes like healthy and immune.
Debbie double dose. That's what we'll call her.
Oh, well, double D can stand for other things too, Nick. Now, 007 Cloud, speaking of a double, he says, I missed the Spidey discussion. Fuck. Well, 007 Cloud, there was one more piece of Spider-Man on the docket for tonight. Would you guys like to hear a sad bit of news?
Oh, God.
I think I'm emotionally ready for it.
If all went to plan, today would have been the 10-year anniversary of Spider-Man 4, the unmade
God
film
Oh,
series.
jeez.
Yeah, I saw an old tweet pop up that said Spider-Man 4 to be released May 6th, 2011. And I was like, fuck, Sony couldn't wait. They couldn't even get a movie out in 2011. They got one out in 2012, just like Sam Raimi wanted, and it killed it. Can you imagine the world we'd live in if that Spider-Man franchise was still going strong and then the MCU still took off the way it did?
Dude, oh my god. Fuck you, Topher Grace.
Yeah.
Hey, we would have had Spider-Man show up in the first Avengers. If Tobey Maguire was still Spider-Man, I'd have bet that.
Dude, imagine that deal. Imagine, because, you know, and in the way, if, you know, and this is obviously if it goes the way that Sam Raimi wanted to go. Imagine, you know, because 3 still made a bunch of money. Imagine he turns the franchise around with 4.
He would have.
And everyone's back on board. Dude, oh my god. And you have that hype coming out of 4 going into fucking Avengers, and that's the same year that Thor came out. So the fucking hype that would have happened if they had just believed in Sam Raimi is fucking mind-boggling.
Yeah.
We would definitely have Sinister 6 by now.
Oh, geez. Dude, remember when we wrote Spider-Man 4 on the balcony when we were drunk?
Yeah, brother
Oh,
Loki.
God.
Yes, I remember, brother.
Not wait to hang out. Loudy's wedding means so much.
It's so weird. It's so weird, but it is. Yeah, it does mean so much.
I enjoy that we have a private group chat about someone's wedding that doesn't feature the person whose wedding it is. Like, we have all these plans for your own events that you don't know about.
Yeah, apparently for Laddie's wedding, there's going to be a top rope and an elbow drop and all kinds of things.
Yeah, man.
The guy we're going in business with may try to go into business for himself, so we're worried about that.
Well, you know who the referee is. I got a special guy coming into town. It's Sonja, the Great Jedi.
Oh
That's
my god!
right.
Oh, nice.
We should really connect with that guy. I feel like he'd be a good satellite friend to have in New York.
Hell yeah, man. That
I
dude
follow him still on
He-
Instagram, and
Yeah,
I
he
haven't talked
knows.
to him in a while, but
Yeah,
I think he
we are.
moved, but yeah.
yeah. I'm sure he knows all the fun parts of New York.
I'll reach out to him again.
Yeah, we want to connect with everyone.
Well, he had a weird live stream on Instagram one time that he was breaking up with his girlfriend.
I
He
saw
was
that.
fucking blasted, and he's like talking about like fucking relationships. I was like, "Yo, dude, you good?" You know, and I hadn't really heard anything. I thought he said he was moving at least out of the city, and I was like, I hope this doesn't go as south as fuck as I think it's going right now." But yeah, we might just want to reach out to him, make sure he's good.
Yeah, Nick.
Yeah, you just send a message. Make sure he's
from the
alive.
official account, so he knows who's caught. I mean, he knows probably if I talked to him because he seemed to the last time I did. So, get him from the official account.
Guys, we have fast listeners, fast fans.
Oh, really? Really?
We already got the Photoshop.
Oh!
Hell yeah!
Excellent.
Holy shit!
That comes from Primer.
Oh my God! Is that on our
Excellent
Twitter?
work.
I need to see. Oh, yep, that's getting retweeted right now.
Twitter, yep.
Yep, right
Yep.
now.
Oh my god!
Primer, you win. You are listener of the week. Yes, we've dusted that off for you in honor of your epic win. Let me give you one of these. And one of these.
Guns don't work on Sunday.
You got knocked the fuck out, man!
You won. You win the internet.
Oh
we
my
will
God.
never say no to any Miami Vice photoshops.
Yeah. I want. So you know how a lot of shows have these like running jokes. I just want everyone that listens to this show know that we love Miami Vice, and so I want that to be like a running theme of this podcast moving forward. That and
Man.
that and fucking Richard Donner movies.
Oh yeah.
Yes. Yes.
By the way, Crockett, if I wasn't sitting where I am, I would reach up and grab my Miami Vice box set. I keep that very close. When I moved out here, I didn't bring many things, but I brought that box set. I was like, Jesse, you have to experience this show. We watched one episode, but she liked it. So
Yeah. After watching the pilot episode, I used to hate the song coming in the air tonight, but then after that pilot episode, I was like, man, this song is really fucking awesome because where they played in the episode and everything that happens during that song, I was like, this sounds fucking awesome now.
Yeah, that's the only thing Phil Collins I'll tolerate.
Yeah.
But you talk about Genesis, goddammit.
You don't like the episode Phil the Shill? It's my favorite episode of Miami Vice. That's not even a joke. Phil the Shill. It's awesome. Phil Collins plays a scam artist. It's great.
Oh my god.
Yeah, he
No,
scammed
you-
a lot of
yeah.
people during the 80s into thinking he was a good musician.
Easy.
His daughter too, so. People really like the fucking Miami Vice shit in the chat. Thank you
is so
Primer
good.
so much. Thank you, Traffic.
Firmly.
Yeah. Dude, there was one that was so loud yesterday, the fucking cat screamed. Or was it this morning? When did I text you, Jesse? Was it today?
Oh yeah, today.
It was. I was laying on the couch playing Mega Man X for a minute. This thing was like, I won't even try to scream into the microphone, but folks, just imagine if I screamed and got feedback in your ear. It was that loud across the fucking street. I was like, who drives this?
Trust me on this one.
Would you guys like to finance the movie Wank-tanic? It's a fucking wank fest movie. It's a wank fest disaster movie. No, it's a porno disaster movie.
Yes.
Why not? Why not?
It's a porno cruise ship that hits not an iceberg because they wouldn't be that
A Cumberg.
Oh, gosh.
Can we just make a movie called Porno Cruise Ship and ignore the whole Wank-tanic joke? Because Porno Cruise Ship is a great title.
It is.
And it's just about I don't know. We'll have somebody going around. It'll be a horror movie, a slasher movie. Somebody's going around killing all the porn stars.
So TLJ Screwjob, thank you very much.
Oh, and I already know the twist.
Ooh, do we want to text it to me or okay? Text it to me. I don't want the audience to know.
I'll send it to the chat. I'll send it to the chat.
TLJ Screwjob, thank you again for your super chat. Everyone, thank Nick for backing 1,213 times.
I do what I can, or I do what I can.
Joseph Pianowicz, we read yours earlier. Thank you very much. We gave you the party boobs, sir. SA Troubles 08.
When are we watching Paw Patrol Beyond?
When are we watching it? I must know. Andy from the UK says, "Hey guys, I got the ultimate stealing solo, baby. Thank you, sir.
Ooh,
thank you very much.
The man.
When I send yours over to the UK, I will send you a couple extra, from Jesse and I." Also, Doug Keller says Jeff's favorite, Blue Wank. Well, you caught me.
No, it's actually glitter. It's actually glitter.
Shh. Well, we're just going to retitle it as Wanker.
Wanker.
All that wanks isn't gold. The James Baker, this was a great one. I wanker.
I mean, that's pretty straightforward but effective.
I am wanker.
No, I am wanker.
Oh! Deontay
I'm the wanker.
Deontay just picked it to the Crockett one.
Gotta
That's
act quick,
beautiful.
boys.
That's
Gotta
beautiful.
act quick.
Hell yeah.
I fucking love our fans.
I do too. Holy shit. Oh man. There we go. I was getting an image pulled up. Now, we have a few more I'm going to read, and then we're going to talk about Black Superman. So, Primer, thank you again. He says, Tropic Wanker, Hell Wanker, Wankbusters.
Yeah.
We kind of have a button that's perfect for our favorite film, Wankbusters. It goes a little something like this.
Let me sleep in your bed.
That busting makes me feel good, so hey.
There you go.
Very on brand.
That's right. That's right.
We also have one from our buddy Batgoat who says, overdrawn at the memory. Wank, boom. Game over. Sorry. I mean, I'm sure everyone's wanked a little too much and then wank, boom, but never
I
mind.
feel like wank boom is how that works in the real world. Usually there's a wank, 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 boom.
Do you guys remember that song by, was it POD, Tick, Tick, Boom, or Saliva, or whoever? Saliva, Wank, Wank, Boom. That's the new song. Wank, Wank, Boom. Coming down. I'm scared. Come on, Wank, Wank, Boom.
Yeah, that sounds like some late '90s grunge bullshit right there.
Oh, dude, I want to make that's going to be on Party Boom. We've discovered another song, guys. Wank, Wank, Boom.
There you go. There you go.
And what we'll do
we're gonna have a fucking double-sided album at this point.
And every song we'll get a music video that'll parody all those fucking music videos.
Oh God, I hope we can get this up on Spotify. That'd be fucking hilarious.
I mean, the podcast is going to Spotify, so
that's true.
Somebody had asked in the chat, could you make sure that you guys upload on all these platforms? So, folks, I did. I listened to the feedback, and I put us on as many platforms as our host Podbean would allow us. So, if you're listening to us on a new platform, let us know. Tell us how you found us. Send us an email to worldclassbs@mail.com, and we'll start getting into reading fan mail next week. I miss fan mail. You guys miss fan mail?
I do.
Yeah, man.
All right, so folks, send us your best emails, your funniest, your most heartfelt. Those win a lot of times. Those usually get read. So we like the real shit. Just don't honey dick Dion.
That's right. It's illegal in our world.
Primer says Star Wars: The Rise of Skywanker. I like that. Doug Keller, thank you. He says Requiem for a Wank. But this one, wanked and confused.
Yep.
That's a great
Been there.
Dude, someone in the chat, Wanker Recall. That's a good one, too.
Oh, my God.
I feel like this is a very personal show. Is this a personal attack or something? Doug Keller, this might be a personal attack, Dion. Terminegro, Dark Wank.
Or just a regular Thursday night.
Yeah. It's a good time. It's always
Wait,
a dark
hold on. What are you doing right now? Damn it.
Well, all that noise you hear in the background, just be glad my camera's not on.
I always am.
Fine.
Okay. Dixon Cider says, I hope I can make it to Horror Hound so you can meet Dixon Cider. I promise you'll be thoroughly disappointed. Party moon!
Yeah, I can't. Okay, there we go. There's Dion.
Wank, wank, boom!
Come down the stairs. Come on, wank, wank, boom. Come on, you got to have the same conviction. You got to get into it. You got to feel the wank.
Sorry. Yeah, I was holding my breath. I almost passed out.
It's okay.
Don't mind David Carradine, Jesus.
Yeah, well.
Oh, Nick!
Oh.
I'm gonna start calling you Kung Fu around these parts.
Yeah, no. This is getting in
Call you
excess
wank.
over here.
No. Just call me Kung Fu Grip. It's fine.
Rudy had that on his throat.
Damn. Oh,
Hey.
my God.
Yeah, he's been dead for a while. It's fair game. Oh, and then this is our final super chat for the moment, and then we're gonna start talking about Black Superman from Runeman. This is really, really good. 12 angry wanks. We've all had them. Don't tell us about your angriest wank in the chat. Don't just tell us how you feel about Black Superman. So we live in the era where they change shit to change shit, and then when people don't like the change, they get called a racist or a bigot, and then they shut up because I'm not those things, so I have to accept the change. It's very forced. And the other week when we talked about Black Superman, they were like, oh, it might be Valdaz or whatever his name is, Valzad. So the Black Superman from Earth 23. And everyone, okay, cool. They're making an Earth 23 Superman movie. Fine, they're adapting another comic book. But now this week, we have a little more to that story. And it's not just going to be that. Apparently, it's going to be pretty close to the classic origins of Superman. And he might be Kal-El. What do you guys think if they actually race swap Superman just flat out?
That's the problem.
Yeah.
I don't think that they will. It's just, they're not gonna I don't believe they're gonna try and I guess flood a franchise character like that. But if they do, that's the fucking problem. You're gonna be doing exactly the very thing that people are fucking pissed about. You have an opportunity to do an actual black character that's gonna do more damage to your cause than what you think it's gonna fucking do. Because you're not doing an original fucking character. You're just race swapping for the sake of it. And again, that is going to fucking fail.
Yeah, it's I hope they if they are doing it, they're gonna represent it as being like, the alternative version, the whatever, his name's going to be different. It's going to be that comic they're adapting. That's fine. I have no problem with that. But Superman's part of American culture all the way back from, like to the fucking 50s or maybe even the 40s. I don't know.
30s.
30s. Jesus. Okay. Long ass time. Almost 100 years now. And you're going to take this character that everybody knows who it is as soon as you show them the picture. You don't even show the picture. You show them the S or the symbol. They know what the hell it is.
Yeah,
and
it means hope.
Thank you, Kendo. And you're gonna take that and just be like, okay, well, we're gonna throw away almost 100 years of this character and make him black. It's like, and even then, what you're doing is just tokenizing the character, and you're making it even more worse on yourself because it seems that. To me, that decision is more racist than you just pulling a black character you have from like your from the roster you have and building them up, because you're so lazy and you don't really care that much about this cause or about what's going on that you just it's like, oh, we're just gonna change his color. It's fine. It's okay. Nobody's gonna care. It'll be good. They'll get what we're doing. No, that's the laziest bullshit I've ever seen in my life, and it's dumb and it's horrible. And I hope if you do make him Black Kal-El, the company goes to shit, entirely.
And Calvin in his universe is fucking president. So like why wouldn't you? It's established character that a lot of people enjoy. If you just want to have, again, the flavor of the month thing where, hey, it's a black dude named Clark Kent, again, to try and take advantage of this cultural fake activism thing that you think people are going to spend money on, it's not going to fucking work because, again, you're ignoring an established thing. An established thing that happens that has a black character in it. You're doing the very thing that you're against. Yeah. So that's what's going to piss me off about that even more is that you're saying that you want to portray positive colored characters and do all these things for people of color. Here's one that is its own thing. Someone, hey, comic book characters love alternate universes. This is an example of that. It organically became popular. The dude is fucking president. He's had storylines with the well-known Clark Kent Superman. Just use that dude that already exists. But again, the fucking, loving the taste of that fucking shotgun. Just because you want to be able to say, hey, we made Clark Kent black. Look at us for this one-off movie. No one wants fucking change for the sake of fucking change. They want substantial shit that's genuine, that's organic. You have an opportunity to do that.
Yeah. I look at this as a real eye roll moment because superhero movies are now, it's not about making movies to make money. It's not even about making movies to hold on to rights. It's making these movies to make a point. I guess what Hollywood thinks is, well, comic books used to make points, so let's make those same points with the movies. But they were making points with original characters. You're trying to
40 years ago.
Yeah, 40 years ago, 50 years ago, 60 years ago, sometimes, even further back. But all they're doing is trying to make a point out of something that was making a point, and it almost undoes the original intention of the piece of art.
Right.
Now, okay, wait. What if, and I think this could save the movie, Superman's played by Michael B. Jordan.
Listen, he's already coming out with a movie based on a book, and they already changed the story too much for the book. It pisses me off. So if they do, I'm already pissed at Michael B. Jordan. Movie? Yeah, Without Remorse, and it's literally my favorite fucking novel. It's my favorite fucking story. My favorite novel. I love Without. Yeah, I fucking love Without Remorse. It's a badass fucking character. It's a badass story, and they've changed it a shit ton. So I'm already pissed at him for. Well, the original book, it's during Vietnam. And he's essentially like the first SEAL, and he's going to save these POWs. And also, his wife and kid die, and he ends up falling in love with a hooker, and the hooker gets murdered, and he goes after the dudes that killed his girlfriend. So he's doing both these two things at the same fucking time, and he's a badass. Well, and now they've made it, and I understand it changing the time, but it's just already pissing me off.
There is a fatal flaw to his plan there, though, Dion. He tried to turn a hoe into a housewife.
That's true. That's true.
God damn it.
That's true. He broke the cardinal rule. But yeah, I'm already. If he were to fucking play Clark Kent, I would lose my shit.
Well,
I'd be challenging that motherfucker to a boxing match.
Now here, let's hear a little more about this. So Some new details about DC Superman reboot have emerged courtesy of my brain sees THR and goes to the High Republic. That means the Hollywood Reporter. Yeah, so sorry, from Ram Jamaram himself, the Hollywood Reporter. According to sources familiar with the project, Coates is currently crafting a Superman in the vein of the original comics, still named Kal-El, and he'll maintain his Kryptonian origins. It's acknowledged that these details might change, particularly since the script isn't due until mid-December. Additionally, the concept of the movie being a 20th century period piece is being considered. Oh, no. Is he going to show up in Civil Rights Times?
Yes, he is.
God.
You know what they should do?
Geez.
Instead of doing it that way, they should have had Keenan Ivory Wayans do it, because he would do it in the vein of like, don't be a menace and things like that. And I would love this movie.
Can we get Blank Man 2, please?
Yeah.
Blank Man 2? Anybody?
Yeah. I'd support that.
But
And the fucking writer,
great.
and the guy that writes this shit is not my cup of tea. Let's put it like that. He is not for me or superheroes in general. Even Black Panther, it just doesn't work, man. Like, don't shit on America the whole time. That Superman's about America. Like,
No, he is. Yeah. Fucking in the fucking 30s. The fucking 30s.
This is a fucking incoming train wreck. This is the train from Back to the Future 3. It's already gone off Clayton Ravine or Shonash Ravine.
So-
that shit's off the fucking rails. We're just watching it crash spectacularly. You're gonna race swap Superman. That's just gonna piss people off on principle. They don't have to be racist. I like Superman the way he is. I won't support this shit. Anyway, you're going to have that happen. Then you're going to have it be the antithesis of what the Superman character represents. That's going to piss people off too. Then you're going to have some guy spouting off all this bullshit rhetoric at a really fucking tumultuous time in the country. What do you expect from this movie? If people can't even get along over the fucking Snyder cut, which is not offensive, it's offensive in a certain way. It's stupid, but it doesn't cause real world problems. This type of shit just fuels problems that really do spark issues. Like, this is the type of shit that gets people, like, people are dumb enough to fight over this or not be friends over this. Like, this shit causes problems, and it also causes division in fandoms. It doesn't bring in money. Maybe people talk about it, but they think, well, people will talk about it and then they'll see it because they're brand aware. No, Black Superman is not going to bring in $1 billion. It's going to be looked at as a weird choice, and I think people will laugh at this movie, myself included, for how tone deaf they're going to be in the current climate. This is when they're going to make this statement now. Really? Was Ghostbusters...
Well, and that's the point, and that's the problem. And that's the problem, right? This is the thing that I try to get people to understand the most, too. When your point is to be contentious, when your goal is to make it adversarial, you're not accomplishing anything. Don't get me wrong. There are things that we need to have conversations about that are hard. But as I say all the time, no one is ever going to start a conversation, a substantive conversation, with you being like, oh, fuck you, starting off like that. There isn't a conversation in the fucking world that begins with that means anything. So this dude, if that is his goal, I'm really hoping they don't try to make it Kal-El. Please don't make it Clark. That would be their point, is, hey, things are tough right now. Let's try to make something contentious. Let's try and make something where people start butting heads and yelling at each other and fighting over stuff, right? Because in their mind, that's how progress is made. It's just straight, we just fight, and we're gonna win because we have the moral authority and you don't, and da-da-da-da. That's not how that shit works. That's never how this shit fucking works. And again, I'm not saying that's what he's doing. We're guessing that's what it, based on the motherfucker that's trying to write the script for this, his past statements. But again, choosing to ignore an established character that organically became part of the comic book culture undoes what you're trying to do. And you purposely trying to come out with something in 2021 fucking America, with all the shit that we're dealing with right now, you're doing more fucking harm than you fucking think. Because no one's gonna want to have a conversation with you when you're starting with, hey, I wanna fucking make it a fight from the beginning. Let's fight for something. Like, bitch, you don't even know what you're fighting for right now. You don't.
Not your right to party.
Sure shit not a right to party. Sure shit not to party with a brother named Calvin. Fuck.
Calvin got a job.
Calvin
working at Whack Arnold's.
Man, Whack Arnold's tried to tear his family apart. but you can't.
Bitch, black art is an important part of this community.
We can't eat wet cows every goddamn day. That's the problem. And if this dude is, that's what he's trying to go for, clearly. And it's just not. People get tired of fighting all the goddamn time. Give some people a win. Give some people some fucking W's.
Yeah, give us some crazy fun shit. Instead of this ideological political bullshit you keep wanting to shove down our throats. Especially with fucking Superman. Like I don't like. It doesn't make sense. I'm sure if you go through both rosters of DC and Marvel, there are black characters that you can pull out and build up from the ground up and make money off of. But no, you're too fucking lazy.
Where's the Green Lantern at?
Exactly.
John Stewart.
Dude, there are so many damn black superheroes that you could put at the forefront and not like. I'd also like to live in a world where a black superhero is not a big deal. It's like, oh, you want equality, right? Then it's like, all right, Captain America's now black. Let's not make it this big political thing. I don't even like that shit. But like, just make a regular fucking hero. Like, pick any of the DC ones, not Cyborg, because I already shit the bed with that guy. But
yeah.
I know you always say Lethal Weapon in space with the Green Lantern stuff, but the Green Lantern had a bad misfire. That movie is dog shit, and Ryan Reynolds really isn't. It's the script, it's the studio, it's the bad CGI, it's everything. It's not just him. But remember, he got another shot at Deadpool and he changed the whole trajectory of comic book movies now. Rated R comic book films are more in vogue now than ever. Same with the genre. The genre on TV is a very R-rated thing right now, and it's cool. I like that. But why can't we give this one another shot? It worked. Look, it didn't work with Green Lantern in 2011. But we've seen how many fucking reboots, how many fucking remakes. I think you start out with Jon Stewart, you tell a story about a military man, and you don't even have to tell Hal's story. We live in the era where we just know, like, oh, this guy's a superhero. How? Oh, blah, blah, blah. Just tell it in exposition for like 10 seconds.
Yep.
One day we're going to reach a point where they're like, oh, I've never heard of you. And the character looks in the screen and goes, for more, go to Wikipedia. And then goes right.
Right.
Like, that's going to be the future.
Let's quit fourth wall break.
I'm not. Actually, Deadpool should make that fucking joke. That'd be brilliant if you made it.
That'd be hilarious.
So, is this going to movie be more preachy than Tales from the Hood Part 2?
Is that possible?
It's possible. I mean, that's what we're scared of, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I have a feeling this movie's going to make Tales from the Hood Part 2 look like Lawrence of Arabia.
or more preachy than that one Twilight Zone episode called Rewind or whatever? Oh God.
Oh yeah, the one where again, folks, I'd like to apologize.
You should.
God damn it, Kendo. You're fine, man. Don't worry.
I'm gonna get you a white Jeep button made here soon.
Kendo to the rescue.
Oh jeez. Yeah, it's bullshit, man. I'm tired of this crap. Like just make good fun stuff. That's all I want.
I just
like what was this? I remember on one of these streams. I think it was either the High Council or this one where we learned about a guy called like cock puncher or what? Like he had a giant like I don't know. Codpiece. Yeah, codpiece like that like. And you told me his origin story and everything like that. I was like, that's fucking hilarious. Make that.
He's talking about cock knocker for a second. I'm like, no, that was from Jay and Silent Bob Strikes Back. Nick. It was played by Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Well, even then,
and cock puncher was played by Steven Seagal in the Onion movie.
But yeah, here's a comic character. But yeah, Jeff, I'm talking about. Make that movie. Make a movie of that guy. That would be fucking hilarious. That would be ballsy as shit too.
What really bothers me with trying to change Superman is that most characters actually represent something to a certain group of people. Superman's the immigrant story. It's the Jewish story. It's so many different things wrapped up in that. Why? Because he's a white character is that expendable. That means just as much as whatever Ta-Nehisi Coates' retarded worldview is going to put, whatever he puts on paper. That's not any more valid than the shit that represents Superman, or what Superman represents, excuse me. So I think this is bullshit. It's swapping one thing out for another. It's lazy. It's not just the race thing. It's just, you want to take this importance. You want to put reverence on your message without doing the work. Messages take time. Causes aren't born overnight. That's what Twitter's for, and they fall apart instantly. How many people actually stormed Area 51? Not enough to change the world. You know what happened? UFOs show up. The government goes, hey, we're going to release shit in the summer. And people were waiting. But no one had to go storm UFO site Area 51 for that shit to happen.
God, I wish they would have, though.
We should have broadcast live.
That would have been must-see TV. All right, folks, we're here at Area 51, and the assault's about to begin. And there they go, and all of a sudden, here's here, and the assault is over.
Are you sure it wasn't more like this?
God damn it, no!
I don't know if they made it that far.
You sure?
I mean, they knew they were coming, so I guarantee they were set up for it.
I mean, they know that we're talking about them right now.
Oh gosh.
They're watching.
I, for one, support and believe everything the government tells me because they know what is best.
Do you really believe that?
I'm trying to get wrong. I disagree wholeheartedly with Jeff's statement. The government is the best government. Just watch my door now.
Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied.
There, that's what
Kendo, this ain't China, buddy. You're fine. Don't worry.
Yeah.
I, for one, welcome our Chinese overlords.
Better start
Bridge
learning
education facility was beautifully on a beach.
better start learning Mandarin right now.
I will learn whatever language they say I need to learn because they know it is best.
God.
I want to read in whatever language Burn After Wanking is published in because that's a phenomenal title. It sounds like a great book. It just sounds like a really bad Penthouse. It's like, oh, this is great.
That sounds like a symptom that you'd be telling your urologist about.
Burn after wanking.
I had this terrible burn after wanking. Well, did you use any lotion? No. Well, we'll get you a skin graft for that.
There's your problem.
I feel Aubrey has a great stance. It's like, I was okay with Calvin Ellis, but this is going too far. It is. And this isn't necessarily like this. This will be fought as this means a lot more than what people are giving it or talking about it like yet. Excuse me. How am I going to phrase this? This has a lot of gravity. People are only starting to talk about this film in that way. And as soon as, or the closer we get to the film, it will get uglier and uglier. Now, hopefully, whatever political climate in the country we're at is, less extreme than it is now. Because if you put that movie out today with the way things have been coming off of everything, it's just going to be ugly. It'll be really ugly.
It will be.
Well, not only that, but you're undoing so much of what we've accomplished. Like, and that's the dangerous thing, right? Because especially, for the longest time, fucking comic books and shit like this are holding this shit together, right? Because it's reminding us of shit that we all agree on, right? Doing the right thing, being the best you can be, being good to your neighbor, doing the right thing, especially when it is hard. Something that Superman is about all the time, and trying to make him contentious for the sake of contention and to get a point across is one, using the character, and two, you're going to turn a lot of people off that you're trying to reach. Obviously we're trying to get excited about Blade. This type of shit is going to affect Blade. Like, imagine, if someone had just randomly tried to make Blade a white blonde dude. Like, imagine your reaction to that. It's okay to be empathetic. Yeah, it's okay to be empathetic and be like, okay, if I would be pissed about making Blade a white dude, I can understand why randomly making Clark Kent a black dude would be a fucking problem. You're starting a fight that you are going to lose. We've seen what was the shitty movie with Oprah and Mindy Kaling? A Wrinkle in Time. We saw that shit happen.
But Dion, we don't need the opinion of 40-year-old white dudes on that one, okay?
Right, yeah, totally. Yeah.
Listen. I saw that movie with my aunt, my mom, and my niece. All three of them said, "Yeah, that sucked." So there you go.
Right. We saw a microcosm of this shit when Proud Mary came out. Right? that shit, you can't just making shit and be like, hey, black is not how you do this. That's not the point you want to make.
But Dion, Tyler Perry won an Oscar.
Fuck
That's
you.
true.
He didn't win.
He is an Academy Award winner.
No, he is not. Not for a movie, goddammit.
No, it was for a culmination of movies. All his movies.
Listen.
It was like a Lifetime Achievement Award, but they wanted to give him something even more special.
Ew. Listen, people who gave him that, I promise you, they've watched a Tyler Perry movie or a TV show, and they all agree it fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Because there's no way in hell that you watch a Tyler Perry movie and you're like, yeah,
Why would they award him?
Snap.
Yes, I did.
Hell yeah. No,
Hell yeah, girl. But there's no way they're like, yeah, we want more of that shit. It's just like, fuck, man. Please, ew.
Sorry, I was just reading the chat. Dude, like you said, though, this is going to turn off the wrong people, the people that are trying to, find a positive message out there in the world with, I don't know, I guess, superhero race. Like, I think it just sends the wrong message. Because
it does, man.
We all grew up in that weird window where it was still cool to look up to a superhero that didn't look like you, or to have a favorite character that looked nothing like you. When I was a little kid, I looked nothing like Sean Connery. Now that I'm an adult, I still look nothing like Sean Connery, but James Bond is still man. I am so upset. That is one of the most regressive parts of society, that we have to identify with the thing that looks the most like us. So that way we have to break it down and basically categorize ourselves by our race again. We're supposed to be people.
Yeah. I agree. We regress, and it's dumb, especially like if you're a narcissistic asshole and it's like, well, I can't like this character because it doesn't look like me. It's like, get fucked, man. The fuck, just like the character, like the story, like the struggle, enjoy that shit. Just fucking enjoy it, man. Don't think about, oh, it's a white guy, oh, it's a black guy, oh, it's a woman. It's like, it doesn't fucking matter. The story matters. The characters matter.
Or even if it's a movie that is about that, it's done in a way you're not trying to convince people who already agree with you. That there are people who agree with you now, and they're going to be the same motherfuckers that agree with you after you make your thing. If we actually want progress, part of progress is having a conversation with people who disagree with you, and you're not going to convince them simply by fighting. There's no art in that. There's no time. There's no effort in just starting a fight with somebody. It takes effort and time to convince them using shit that they like. And I'm not saying, only go with characters that are fucking go with, we have Blade, we have Spawn, there's Black Lightning, there's fucking Static Shock. There are all these characters that exist that are liked by people who don't look like that.
Yeah. I like all those characters.
And they're fun. And there's something that we can all agree on. Or at least that's a great way for us to start a conversation that's important without being like, I'm going to make Clark Kent a black dude. Fuck you. No one's ever going to be like, you know what? You're right. Fuck me, man. You're right. Fuck me. Yeah. Goddamn.
Hey, to Patrick McNeil in the chat, I liked the Last Shaft film as well. I bought it on Blu-ray.
It was fucking hilarious.
It was great.
Oh, dude, yeah, it was so much fun, especially when the kid knocks on the door and the woman has glitter all over her titties, and then fucking Shaft comes back and he's like glitter over his face. I was like, God damn it, you get it,
Yeah,
that movie felt like it was made 20 years ago in the nicest way possible.
Yeah, exactly. Like, apparently it was part 3 of the Shaft movies. I didn't know that, but it's fine.
It wasn't originally.
Yeah, that's true.
That's the cool part. Like, that's one of the only movies that they were able to naturally write in as a backdoor sequel, reboot, prequel movie all at once. Because the original Shaft, and then you watch the 2001, I think it's his uncle, right? And they even make the joke.
Yeah, he does.
It's like, it wasn't even. Anyway, that was an awesome movie. I wish more people went and saw it. Folks, I highly recommend it. If you just like not even old school action movies, just a really good action flick. Not John Wick levels of violence, but that end shootout's pretty baller. So
it is, and it's fucking young Christian Bale, who is sharp as a fucking tack in that movie. Busta Rhymes is still annoying as shit, but he's fun. And it's fucking Jeffrey Wright as a fucking bad guy. What more do you need? Fucking Peoples Hernandez is a great fucking bad guy opposite Samuel Jackson. Fucking watch that movie. And the third one is in that same vein. Obviously, he's a dated character, which is part of the fun. Like he's like, listen, she wants to cry, I'll shoot her ass too. Like I love that part.
Stunning and Brave Paisley Hidalgo. I'm glad you checked out those two films. Jesse, they watched Love and Monsters.
Yeah.
Such a great movie. Folks, you guys got to check it out. It's wonderful. It's funny. It's awesome. It's epic. It's got great special effects. It's not what you think. Give it a shot. It's one of those movies where you watch a hero, the classic hero journey or hero's journey where it takes forever for the character to nut up. And then finally at the end, they kind of do something epic.
Yeah.
This kind of starts where the character nuts up right away and just keeps getting better. You're just like, wow, this guy really is awesome. And I really can't sing its praises enough without spoiling it. But if you like a visual Monster Quest action movie that's perfect for anybody, watch Love and Monsters. I can't recommend it enough. And if you like action, watch the Shaft from 2 years ago or 3 years ago at this point. Mm-hmm. It was awesome.
Oh yeah, dude, it was great.
Anything else you guys want to say about Black Superman? I really do feel like they're missing a point. And this guy, you know what I hope happens? I hope we have some really radical shift in relations in the country where everything is harmonious by the time this movie comes out. So this comes out as a tone-deaf, out-of-touch piece of shit that it already is. I hope this movie dies a horrible death. But I do have one more question to ask you guys. I had asked this to Jesse earlier. Do you think the actor that plays this version of Superman, you think it's going to be like a career kryptonite thing where it just fucking ruins their shit?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I think it is. I mean, because again, if it's in the same thing that this dude has done multiple times, it's going to be contentious, and you're going to have someone who's going to fucking be the martyr of the situation, who's going to go out there thinking that they're doing this great thing, and they're going to fucking tank their goddamn career, and then they're going to get saddled with it because this dude doesn't give a shit about whoever's career this is going to affect. So this person's going to fucking become, the black version of Mila Jovovich. He doesn't give a shit. So yeah, man, I'm just please just make it fucking Calvin. Don't make it Clark, man. Fuck.
Oh, CWD Trixie. I gotta say, The Wankwilizer is one of the best titles I've ever seen. We should press a button in honor of Trixie. Kendo, pick a number.
6. Wait, no, 8.
Okay,
I'm glad I picked 6.
Okay, I'll say if you wanted to really get number 8, I can give you number 8, but that's up to you.
Let's go for it.
Who's that Pokemon? It's me, Austin! Oh, son of a bitch!
Yes.
I love
yes.
Yes. Oh, son of a bitch!
Who's that Pokemon? It's me, Austin!
Oh, dude, I watched that AEW Blood and Guts match at your recommendation, Kendo. It was awesome until the fucking ending. Holy shit. Well,
I was so mad I missed it.
The ending isn't even a problem either. Because, MJ, spoiler alert to everybody that's, not watching at home. You knew MJF was going to do that. You knew because he's the heel. He's the bad guy. Of course, he's going to fucking launch Jericho off the top of the cage. But they set it up like this. It was going to be some kind of like death drop if one of them fell off there. Because even I think it was Excalibur's like, oh, they got to be careful. It's solid concrete down there, which it might have been, but they had a shitload of padding over the top of it. And they made it out like if, MJF fires him off the side of this thing, Jericho could be dead and splattered all over the fucking pavement. But he drops him off of there onto an obvious crash pad. And what looked like these, hey, Dion, that the way the ring steps look with that metal, with the little rivetings and stuff on it.
Yeah.
It looks like he's landing onto a platform made of those, but you could clearly see that they were just faux panel things and that he landed on a bunch of cardboard boxes. And the thing is, It's not even so much that it was like I said, the ending was good. The problem is the visual of the way it ended with Jericho plummeting to his death onto a pile of cardboard boxes. It was just like, yeah, that's it. And
man.
the way they show it with the camera, like it takes it away from it because you're just like, oh god damn it. You could tell it's. I mean, none of us want to see a 50-year-old man that we love go, oh, that dude just took a puck to the balls. Go fly outside of a cage and onto a concrete floor 20 feet below. But you got to at least make it look like that's what's happening, because we know it's a crash pad. We know, we've been watching this a long time. We know that's not what's really going to happen, but at least give the illusion that he landed on a hard surface.
And like, stop doing these endings, AEW, where it's like, oh my god, if this happens, it could kill him. Like we've already had the fireworks deathmatch thing. Like, stop doing that.
I remember that.
Just let the ending be the ending. Stop giving it these world-ending stakes when we know it isn't. Because when it happens and it looks stupid, we're gonna remember you saying, "Oh my god, that's concrete." It's like, guys, this isn't fucking Science Theater 3000. Like, we know. Just play it straight. Just play it straight.
Yeah. It's like they're trying to keep the kayfabe alive when most of them are the reason why it doesn't exist. And it's like, we know damn well that you are not going to drop somebody off the top of this cage. The days of mankind are far behind us. Mick Foley did fly off the top of the cell, through a table onto the concrete floor without a crash pad. There's a reason why they have crash pads now, because Mick Foley almost died. So they're like, but to his credit, he was able to get up and climb to the top of the cell to finish the match, where he unexpectedly, because it wasn't supposed to happen, plummeted through the top of said cage, and a chair landed on his head.
Oh my god!
And you have the visual of his tooth that went through his lip into his nose. Yep. Oh man, it was disgusting.
Yep. And he sits up and people thought that's not spit. That's his fucking tooth on his face.
That's his tooth that went into his nose through his lip, and he's bleeding and smiling because he knows he's putting on a hell of a show. It's like I can literally see this man's brain dying before my eyes. But yeah, just give us the illusion, because other than that, this was one of the best things I fucking watched in any wrestling promotion on TV for I don't know how long. And I'm not even big on the extreme wrestling blood and gut stuff. But when you give it to me as a war games type of thing, because you have two factions that fucking hate each other and they just want to have it out, then I'm all for it, because you set the story up to say these two teams hate each other. They just want to go into this cage. We're going to let them, and they're going to batter the living fuck out of each other, and it's going to be a bloody mess, and they've got to surrender or submit to survive, and there's a chance that none of them are walking out of here. That's okay. It's like you've built this up. I understand the level of hatred and animosity. I know that they're not really trying to kill each other, but I'm watching this for the entertainment aspect of it, and hopefully AEW doesn't zap us this week.
Well, that's all show.
Oh god.
They didn't even need to show it that way. They could have just showed him get pushed off and then cut to another camera real quick to where after he landed.
I agree.
Yeah.
But anyway, other than that, it was just a fantastic match. I enjoyed every aspect of it. It was booked to perfection, which saying that about an AEW thing is difficult because their booking is perfection.
It made me like Jack Swagger.
Yes. Yes. Hager came off good in this match. I mean, I've always been on the Santana and Ortiz train, and these guys were amazing in this. And Guevara was the MVP of this thing, and I've loved Sammy Guevara for quite a while. But, he carried it to fucking Dax. What's his name? Dion. So within like 30 seconds, one of the FTR guys, not Cash Wheeler, the other one.
Dax Harwood, right?
Yeah, Dax Harwood. I always want to call him Dax Shepard. No, that's not him. Dude was bleeding like a stuck pig like 30 seconds into said match because Sammy fucking clocks him with something. And he goes down and rolls away, and the camera pans over to just show Sammy so the dude's fucking gigging himself. And, dude, this was like stone cold, WrestleMania 13 level Crimson Mask.
Really?
Like he got himself good, and it didn't go away. Like, all these other guys had fucking blood on them, and it's like, are they bleeding too, or is it just some of Dax's blood? Because you really couldn't tell, because he was fucking going. Dude, even MJF fucking juiced. Like, he was busted open and everything. Yeah. I think all but like maybe 2 guys weren't busted open, because even Jericho got busted open at the end because they MJF climbs to the top of the structure, the cell-like structure, if you will, if this is WWE, and Jericho goes to chase him because Tully Blanchard knocked the shit out of the referee and stole the key so he could let MJF out, and MJF climbs up on top of the thing. Him and Jericho go back and forth, and then he pulls out his little AEW diamond ring thing and just cracks him right in the face. Jericho goes down, rolls over and holding his face, so you know what he's doing. And then he's bleeding everywhere. It was like I said, I actually really fucking enjoyed it, which is the first time I've enjoyed a lot, I think, anything from start to finish in terms of wrestling for a very long time. So good job, AEW.
I watched it at your recommendation with a bowl of cereal this morning. I was entertained.
Yeah. The only other thing about it that sucked is if you watched it live, you had like 4 commercial breaks during that match.
Oh, they weren't edited out of my version.
Yeah, so it was like, because I had it on, I DVR'd it, and so once it came on, I hit the button to see how much time was left. I was like, I don't know how long this is going to go for. And it was like 45 minutes left. I'm like, oh, this is going to be great. And there was like a commercial break like every 10 minutes, and it was just like, you got to be fucking kidding me. They're like, we're going to go to picture-in-picture mode. And it's like, I hate picture-in-picture mode because I'm trying to watch what's going on there, but I'm hearing the guy tell me about fucking Tide Pods, and I'm like, I don't care about those. I want to watch what's on the TV. I get that the network probably decided, hey, you guys got to have commercial breaks here, here, and here, but I have to feel like they could have just said, look, we're going to bankroll this hour ourselves.
Yeah, Tony Khan's a billionaire.
Yeah, he's got a shitload of money. He could have figured it out.
Tide Pods should be SJW snacks.
That's when you go, hey, so network, how much do you charge for this spot? Okay, well, here's the money. We're going to roll commercial free.
So, Hunter Dvorak, to answer your question, obviously it's The Rock. That's my favorite wrestler on the mic. Dion, Nick, Kendo, favorite wrestlers on the mic?
Stone Cold, man. Stone Cold.
What?
Oh, my God. Mike, it's so hard to not pick The Rock. Oh, my God. But I think I'm going to... It's so close for me. It's Rock and Piper neck and neck. I just fucking... Piper on the mic is so goddamn good, man. He's just so fucking good.
And... to not pick somebody that everybody else has already picked, I'm going to take the king of wrestling, Jerry Lawler.
Oh. No Macho Man love tonight. I'm surprised.
He's up there, but I just, I just, the variety in Rock and Piper. Like, I love the Macho Man voice. Dude is definitely top 5 on the mic all time for sure. But fucking good guy, bad guy, Rock is great. Fucking Piper, very few good guy, but fucking as a bad guy, holy shit, he's so fucking good on the microphone. Mm-hmm. The fucking half black face, fucking talking shit to Mr. T. Oh my God, he's the fucking man. Even as an old man talking shit, he was still fucking awesome. I mean, he's the one that made that whole WrestleMania 25 thing with Jericho and the Legends work, so oh man, I fucking love Piper on the mic. So good.
Yep, he's so fucking entertaining. Lawler's entertaining.
Lawler's great. His King of the Ring is still my favorite, where he's talking about fucking Old Dust.
Yeah.
Your dad, Old Dust, don't love you anymore.
Yeah, that's a clip we can never play on this channel.
Yeah.
So everyone in Georgia had a shot at her.
That's yeah. Whew. That was a spicy promo that has definitely not aged. It didn't even age well at the time.
It never landed well.
I promise you, I will laugh at Old Dust every fucking time I hear it.
Mm-hmm.
How about your dad? Old Dust doesn't love you anymore. God damn it! So good.
Shout out to Rick Rude as well.
What was that thing he said at 7? He's like, I look like shit or whatever.
Yeah.
What, he was on WCW television?
Yeah, that was Dustin when he left WWE and he went to WCW. And so the character they had him play was 7, which they didn't exactly say what he was supposed to be, but because of the vignettes that were played where he was peering through the window at the little kid, it was semi-implied what he very well could be. Which, fun fact, the little kid in those vignettes is his younger brother, Cody. And
that's Cody Rhodes?
That's Cody
Yeah.
Rhodes. That's young because I think he's like 15 or so years older than Cody, or 16. There's an age difference between Dustin and Cody, and that's the kid in the vignettes is Cody, and so when he finally makes his debut, he goes out there to the middle of the ring with a microphone that's live, and they never cut it off, and he just fucking ripped it up one side and down the other, and
he starts it with, "I want everyone to take a good long look at this crap I'm in."
Yeah.
He starts it that way.
Yeah,
Oh my
and then he
God.
just drops the microphone, walks out of the ring, and out of WCW.
It was so stupid. Dion, I remember watching this down in New Orleans.
Yes, dude. Oh my god. That just trip overall was awesome. But man, like that's one of my favorite wrestling moments ever. Is just fucking Goldust playing fucking a pedophile serial killer, just being like, just everybody look at this shit. Look at the shit I'm in right now. This is bullshit.
As a wrestling gimmick, it is terrible. If he was cosplaying as Darkman, that is great.
After he got soaked in water.
I look like Uncle Fester.
Yeah. It's Uncle something. Anyway, Infinite Wanderer says, specifically, you can get a female clone from a male source, but not the other way around. Men have the Y chromosome, which decides the kid's gender. Oh, okay. Well, if there's science behind it, then I'm just going to go, all right, well, you can get a female clone from it, but
I'm still blaming Kai and Tai.
She shouldn't be a great shot. She shouldn't take down a trained military soldier, and the answer shouldn't be, I don't know.
Listen, don't worry about it, man. That's the most Star Wars explanation right now is, why is something? I don't know. Then why the fuck are you in this movie or in this TV show, asshole? God damn, I hate that shit.
Are you ready for a deluge of wanks? A wank explosion, if you will.
I mean,
all right.
Phrasing.
I mean, do I bet my hedges on pigs' pussies?
You can.
Yes.
All right, cool.
Wank away.
Hey, what's the music from?
Fucking the shimmy that he every time in that song is just perfectly fucking placed.
I love
it. Boss, he got Bostic. Bostic don't get hard.
Bostic got their lip. Yeah, man. So Primer,
you know one. Oh, wait, hold on. You know one at the wedding or some during the point of the wedding.
Yes.
We're gonna be in somebody's room and we're gonna play that goddamn movie and just watch it together in silence.
Yep. Oh, I know.
You know it. You know that's exactly what the fuck is gonna happen.
Well, we're gonna have E-Tip. We're gonna be very, very.
God,
that's right. And then 3 of us got rooms with wet bars in them.
Yep. You know, in a perfect world, all 3 of our rooms are connected.
I mean, we gotta ask. We'll ask. I'm a for sure ask when I get there.
I feel like that'd be like, what is it? Back to School.
That's a great movie.
Is that yeah, because like all the rooms, like he's mad because they all have tiny rooms. He's like he just builds them all 3 together.
Yeah,
that's what it is.
Thornton Mellon. God, that's
yes.
That's an unsung classic.
It is. It's so good.
Really, really good. It's got
very
Robert
underrated
Downey Jr.
comedy. Yes,
oh, it's great. Danny Elfman plays himself.
Mm-hmm. And he's actually funny.
Yeah. Now, are you ready for some wank topics?
Let's do it.
Wank away.
All right. Well, we've entered Wanktober. So Primer says Beverly Hills Wanker and Wank to the Future. The James Baker, thank you very much, both you gentlemen, says Ferris Bueller's Wank Off.
That movie could easily be a porno. Real easy.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Gives that parade scene a whole different meaning.
Rooney Man says Dances with Wankers. Doug Keller, thank you very much. He says 12 Years of Wank, Rocky and Bullwinkle.
12 years of wank. That's great.
Primer, Moonwanker. Wank another day. No time to wank.
Yeah, the wank is not enough.
That is not. Primer says, Wank to America. John Wank. War of the Wanks. oh, this is my favorite one so far. It's kind of sad. From Doug Keller, thank you. Django Unwanked.
Get that man a magazine.
Yeah. Oh, this was the 1800s. They were in a. Get that man.
There was boudoir photos he could find.
Yeah, that's true.
Those are the days
I guarantee you that you know, once they invented the camera, I guarantee you, like, not the first thing that they took a picture of. The second thing was probably somebody naked.
It's like, hey, I invented this device. Here, let's take a picture of your butthole. Like, why wouldn't you?
No. I think. What was it? Edison made the camera. I think that's one of the second things he shot was like porn. Like he just went straight to porn.
Why
I
would
was
you?
like, of course. That's exactly what you do with that technology.
Like, folks, look at this. You can capture still images. What's better than being able to see a woman naked? Having a picture of it to take with you.
Goddamn right.
There you go.
I mean, that's what we do today. Anytime someone gets a brand new cell phone, hey, come here. We've all been there.
Yes, we have.
Primer says, wanking to America. Oh, we read that one. Doug Keller also had Rambo Last Wank and Wanking Life. It's a wankerful life.
Yeah.
That's my favorite new title. Nick, give me a Christmas movie with wank in it.
Wank all the way.
Well, that's a good one. I like it.
You're welcome.
What about you, Kendo? Christmas wank title.
A Christmas wanker.
I'm gonna pick a really easy one. Christmas.
Hold on. I got one. Wank night, deadly night.
All right. I'm still picking Christmas with the wanks. That's easy, but I like it. TLJ Screwjob, thank you. The Wankinator. The Wankinator 2. Wankment Day. Wankinator 3. Wankinator Salvation. Wankinator Genesis. Terminator. Wank Fate.
Wankinator sounds like something you get at a Wendy's. Yeah, I'll take a Wankinator.
Yeah, when you're
And the bun's always wet.
Hold the mayo this time, please.
You get that when you're the asshole screaming at the top of your lungs, like I was in this line for 15 minutes. Oh my god, I'm sandwich now. Then you get a Wankinator.
Oh, that just sounds dirty.
It is.
Oh, it's gross, Nick. You're trying to ruin Wendy's for me. And I love Wendy's.
I love Wendy's too.
I love it when they don't have fingers in their chili or toes, but hey. you can mark me as a Wendy's fan as well. Badass says, Big Trouble in Little Wanker. That'd be a good movie. Xenomorph Skull Hunter 79 says Young Wankenstein.
Nice.
Oh my god.
We all were that at one point or another.
Yeah, we were.
I mean, we still are at times.
Mm-hmm.
TLJ Screwjob, Eddie Murphy, Raw / Delirious from Wanking.
Oh, god.
I mean, have you ever been delirious from wanking and jumped out a window or something? That'd be fun. That'd be stupid. I came so good, I jumped out the window. Woo! TLJ Screwjob, thank you. 007 Cloud says, even Lucas Lee, cosplayed by Chris Evans, says, I'm not without my stunt team, treats them with respect.
Lucas Lee. That's from Scott Pilgrim.
That was a solid movie.
Yeah, I think it's actually back in theaters now, and I watched it at an AMC with like really nice sound. It makes such a difference.
Oh.
It's so much nicer.
So back to the wank. We have Primer, Jizzin 2 Electric. Sorry, Jizzin 2 Wankin' Boogaloo.
Jeez, you can barely get that out.
Jizzin 2 Wanking Boogaloo. There, I said it. I mean, how can you not laugh?
I'm all about it.
I am too. Doug Keller must know me very well. He says, Jeff, you'd be too tall to fit into a Nissan. I kind of fit in your...
You fit in there pretty good in the front seat, obviously.
Yeah, I can't ride in back seats of cars.
Yeah. The way Jeff fits into a Nissan is the same way Hightower fits into a Geo.
Yeah, you just rip out that seat and I'm good to go. I'll drive too. Hey, Paul Otis, could you send us the link? I got to your super chat, but I read that as soon as it dropped, sent in. So, yeah, could you send us the link for the help, and we will try to share that with the audience, or we will share that with the audience. Xenomorph Skull Hunter 79 says a wanking in Connecticut. I'm sure that's happening right now.
Yep.
And again. And again.
Yes.
Thunder Robots. Wank begins. The Dark Wank. The Dark Wank rises.
Yep.
Doesn't one rise before the Dark Wank, though?
Ooh.
It's always darkest before the wank.
Yes, it is.
Gotcha, bitch. Mr. Wonderful. We haven't heard from Mr. Wonderful in a while. He says, wank hard 2, wank harder, wank hard with a vengeance, wank hard 4, a good day to wank hard.
sounds like a really, really weird, lonely 4-day weekend.
Or it could be the greatest 4 days of your life.
That's true as well.
I mean, I don't even know how to fucking build that scenario that doesn't sound lame. It is. What'd you do? I went on a 4-day masturbation binge to watch Die Hard. All right, bro. That says a lot about you and Bruce Willis.
You got real specific for 4 days. Like, goddamn, bro.
Yeah, I can't even get down with that joke. That's weird.
I can't even laugh that hard at that one, brother. 4 days,
it
goddamn.
It hurts my soul.
And apparently your chef.
Yeah, very much. Wilfredo Romero Torres, thank you very much for your generous super chat. We did read your Buffalo Jeff drop the Taco Dion. I'm going to ride you like a Nissan.
Yes, I am.
Don't even think. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, don't worry. This next super chat is not Buffalo Jeff and is very nice. It just says, let your soul glow. We need that button. Let it shine.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, we do.
Is that still Hillary's ringtone for you when you call her?
No, I think mine is I think it's Black Dynamite still.
Oh, good.
Oh, that's awesome.
Can't wait to show Jesse that movie.
Oh, dude, yes.
It's on. I think it's on HBO Max right now.
Yeah,
I think. It is.
She showed me Black Klansman.
Holy
Have you guys
shit.
seen that movie?
Yeah.
No, I haven't.
That was awesome.
Was it really?
It was really cool. It's based on a true story. Like, Adam Driver is good in everything but Star Wars.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, I mean, poor
yeah, I saw him. Yeah. I saw him, and I saw him in Logan Lucky. I've seen him in another movie with Daniel Radcliffe as well, and I was like, he's really fucking good. He just really sucked in Star Wars, which to me that tells me that he didn't get good direction. Probably is what it is. So,
well, look at who he's working with.
That's true.
So let's see. Adam Wofford, thank you very much. He says, now that you said that, I want you to read my first super chat in a Buffalo Jeff voice. Maybe next week's show to just weird out Dion. Oh, I will.
Or no. Negative.
I
will.
Yeah, that was impressive.
I'll even sing you the song from The Room.
Which one?
I will.
Just clearly. Oh, okay, good. I thought you were about.
You are my rose.
God,
you are my rose.
Damn it! You're breathing in the mic and shit too.
It's what you are to me.
Yeah. Just think about Greg Sestero banging that chick on a staircase.
Yeah. Man. Juliet Danielle's like, I'm getting my belly button banged by the weirdest looking dude ever, and then Greg Sestero.
Is fucking on my back by doing me on a spiral staircase.
Well, at least Greg Sestero is a step up at that point. From
That's true.
This really muscular Romanian dude.
Yeah.
Is he Romanian?
I'm guessing.
I mean, that's
he's definitely Eastern European for sure.
Yeah.
Yes, that dude is definitely on the far side.
He is
of
from
the
New
Iron
Orleans.
Guess what, motherfucker?
You're both wrong. He's from the moon.
Clearly, Tommy Wiseau did not have a whole lot of banging experience when he made that script, because nobody in the right mind says, oh, yeah, dude, let's fuck on the staircase. Not like that.
No. Couches, beds, all that stuff's great, but a staircase, a spiral staircase?
Yeah. You're just asking for fucking, lumbar problems.
Dude, you might chip a tooth.
Yeah, I mean, you're definitely gonna get spina bifida from that shit.
Yeah,
that's a risk I'm willing to take, though.
We're picking why. Yeah, for sure.
I mean, my back is like Shenron from Dragon Ball Z, but man, it was worth it.
I'm a risk, goddammit.
Yeah. Merlin's Id, thank you very much. Says, thanks for the support you offered on Tuesday night stream. It's my first time writing Pulp Fiction. Super excited, but also nervous. Well, Merlin's It is somebody who always wanted to make a comic book and did, and pushed through any kind of concern. Just make it, and you won't be nervous after you get that out on paper. Even if it's the first draft, you're like, oh, okay, now it's time to get to work on refining. And before you know it, you're through everything. You're like, oh shit, this is a solid story. So
yeah, and if you're lucky, your first draft will get turned into a Star Wars movie,
just like The Last Jedi.
Yeah,
I can't wait for the Johnson trilogy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Yeah.
You mean the Knives Out trilogy?
Yeah.
Yeah, that Netflix is giving him $500 million for.
Oh
God.
Party time. Dean Domino, what's up, man? He says, Nick, I don't think anime community deals with these fixed drawings that offend me. Me, J. Jonah Jameson laugh. You want pictures of Spider-Man 2? Nah, bro, I want pictures from Spider-Man 4, the film that never got made.
God.
Why don't we have a J. Jonah Jameson laughing button?
Yeah, that's what we need too.
Hey, Nick or Kendo, can you email me? Paul Otis sent me his email.
I emailed you what he sent us.
Oh, okay, cool. Then I will check that in a minute. So, let's see. Back to the show. Cisco H says Marvel should throw away Brie and get Henry Cavill as Captain Marvel. Sorry, and get Henry Cavill as Captain Marvel. WB already dropped the ball. It's Marvel's time to scoop.
Oh, that'd be funny.
I think Anna would die on air.
I don't think so. She'll support that man with anything he does, really.
Yeah. She seems to be able to hold it together pretty well for the most part sometimes.
I mean, that's because she's got a rubber seat cover, but that's here nor there.
I just don't even.
That one was immediately nosediving off the plank there. That was just, there was no stop, no pause, no pass and go for $200. Y'all both just went hard in the paint.
I'm so proud to call you my friends, and I love Lisa so much.
Yeah. She's got a rubber seat cover, and then she just hears Kendall go, Jesus. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, it's different when I know the person.
TLJ Screwjob says 300 Rise of a Wanker.
That's a lot of wanking.
That's a lot of wanking.
The 300 wanking Spartans.
That's a good week for I was gonna say Dan, but that's kind of mean. It's a good week for Rickett. There we go.
Oh,
he doesn't listen to the show. He doesn't even know what's going on. Does anyone anymore? Anyway, Mr. B has an important question for us. Beetle wank or wank juice?
Well, I mean, it's got to be wank juice. That one just that flows way better, and it's a bit makes a bit more sense.
Phrasing, but yeah, absolutely, definitely flows better.
Yeah, I'm with Team Wank Juice. That makes sense.
Ugh. I guess I'll go with the logic too. I'll logic my way out of this grossness. Our buddy Donald Camp says, "Hey, world class guy, my wife's mom is not doing good, and she's super upset. So Jeff, please give Jessica a Jamram and an episode and a number 9. Please just call her Jessica Boom Boom Kitty. She'll know."
Boom Boom Kitty fuck.
So Jessica Boom Boom Kitty, this one's for you.
Jamram.
And a number 9. What's a number 9? Oh, let's see. How about a number?
Does he look like a bitch?
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I love that one.
Yeah. It's so well made. Wank and wankability. I just want to give you a applause.
Wow, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
But Donald Camp, all the love and support goes out to your wife's mom as well. It's always rough when you have a family member who's sick. So from all of us here, we wish her nothing but the best. Nelson the Gentleman says, you guys are not WSs. I've only seen you for 1 or 2. Oh my God. You guys are not white supremacists. I've only seen you at 1 or 2 Klan parties. If you come to the next one, can I have Dion wear the white face like Eddie Murphy on the SNL bus sketch?
Well, I mean, I'm glad he brought that up because next week, and I got people. I mean, I have no idea what he's talking about.
I thought that was a barbecue. I'm not showing up anymore. Dion, let's go out of town to Vegas.
Yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, Kendo ain't happening.
I'll go with you, Ken. That's fine. It's all right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Now, NG1T, thank you very much.
Support from at least one of my friends.
I'd like to support you, but all the damn traffic outside my window since I live at the fucking Daytona 500 Speedway.
We're against white supremacy because of all the damn traffic outside.
Yeah, we're taking a stand for America. NG1T, thank you very much for the cool super chat sticker. It literally says cool. Appreciate that. Neon Red Ninja says, the day the wank stood still?
Oh. It's like a tantric wank.
Yeah, Sting is very... Should Sting write the soundtrack?
Yeah.
I dream of wank. Anyway, 007 Cloud says, you playing Mega Wank XXX on the Switch? I'm actually playing it on the Wank Box 1 series, the Xbox Series Wank. There you go. That's what I'm playing it on. Very powerful. 4K wankability graphics. Grim Carnage. Wank the Boss, where Jeff is Tony, Cecil is Mona, and Nick does the laugh track.
Yeah.
I don't even know. Oh my god. What about Angela? Who was Angela on Who's the Boss?
Dion.
Okay.
No. Angela's Kat Dennings.
Oh. I can get behind that show.
And you get behind her.
Or under that show. Grumpy Old Bastard. Indiana Jones and the Last Wank. Adam Walford, thank you very much. He says, Jeff, check Twitter from Weapon 9901. It's for Nick. It's over, Anakin. I have the best wank machine in the galaxy.
Yeah, I sent you that picture. I sent you that picture in the chat.
Oh, I had this tab pulled up when he sent that. I'm like, oh, I'll get this early so we can be ahead of the curve. So, yes, Anna tweeted this out herself today. This is her response to the Spider-Man, right? This is her response.
That is really fucking awesome. That's really cool. Holy shit.
Yeah. So, in honor of J. Scott Campbell. There we go. Thank you, Adam Walford. We also have TLJ Screwjob who says, when Lois Lane is still white, I cannot wait for these SJWs to call Jeff and especially Dion against interracial dating / marriages.
Oh my god.
Be pretty funny.
Please, SJWs, please tell a guy like me that I don't like interracial relationships. Please tell me.
Yeah.
How? How? I would love to know how I espouse views that say I'm opposed to the reason I exist.
Yeah, my son from the future, god damn it.
Yeah. I just want to
fucking joke. God damn it.
I want to throw out a preemptive fuck you. That's just to those out there that are going to say it to me. Just preemptively fuck you.
Oh my
Rusty
god.
Cundiff disapproves.
Oh,
yeah. Racist.
As much I still remember New Orleans. We were walking down the street. The guy's like, "Wait, white women," and Dion just goes like, "And you had me at." Like, I'm sorry, what? And we go in there, and it's not. But just like that whole scenario, was.
He was funny,
hilarious.
Dick.
He was.
He was.
I still haven't recovered emotionally from that.
You never will. So we're going to read a few more super chats, 2 more because we're about Superman, and then we're going to move on to our next segment. It's about Dion's hero, Zack Snyder. Scottskio2.
Fuck you.
Thank you very much. Reminder that Coates was such a tar that he made Jordan Peterson into the Red Skull. #Hail Lobster.
Oh,
yeah,
I heard about that. I heard about that. Yeah.
Lobster, huh? I like lobster.
I could go for a lobster roll with some extra butter.
Yeah. Hail Hydra.
Hail Hydra. TLJ Screwjob, thank you very much. He says, remember when they turned short, scrawny Jimmy Olsen into a 6-foot black guy and made you a Jimmy Olsen, no James joke? No, I don't remember the You're Jimmy Olsen, no James joke. Is that New 52? I'll look that up because I don't know. I guess that's not New 52. Shit. Okay. Something else. I must have missed that one. I'm not a Superman fan to the point where I'd even I only read the big anniversary issues, or I showed my support when they put his old costume back with the trunks and everything. I went out and bought the first couple books because I'm like, hey, I hate the Superman costume and I'll bitch about it, but if you bring it back, the old one, I'll buy this. And that's what I did. I went out and then I even bought an action figure to say, yo, that classic suit is how it should remain. So dumb, but I voted with my wallet that way.
Nice.
So, folks, our friend Paul in the chat. Now, Paul Otis has been a longtime listener, friend of the channel, big part of the community, got scammed, and he was looking to just let people know about his story. So I'm going to put this here, let you guys know. Paul's been around for a while, and it's a sad story. Some online seller scammed him, and so, just spread the word. People in the community help all the time, and, Paul's a great dude. So, Paul, the information's out there, and just let us know what else is going on with you, man. So, Dion,
Yes.
I have a question for you.
Ooh.
What would make you happier? A Star Wars movie directed by Zack Snyder that would make us a bunch of revenue from YouTube, or a Zack Snyder Star Wars film that would kill him?
We're talking like a heart attack or something, or he like a John Wayne Genghis Khan thing where they film in a fucking Fallout thing and he gets cancer or something, or are we talking like kill his career?
No, like he will just die after this movie instantly. Like he'll die in the process of making it. So
give me the movie and we make a bunch of stuff off of talking about it.
Good man. So
as much as I want to beat his ass, I'd rather at least I get something out of it. Monetarily speaking, anyway.
Yeah, I was like, he can't die. Hey, whooped his ass yet.
Yeah,
I can't wait until there's a convention we go to and Zack Snyder's there. I can't wait for that shit. I really can't.
Might as well get the bail money going right now, guys. It's a sad thing that guy got scammed, but we're gonna need the money more.
Shit.
Are we going to jail?
Dion will when he's whooping Zack Snyder's ass at the convention. Have to bail him out.
Oh man, I still think about that. The dude that's talking about people named Zack, and Zack Snyder happens to be there at this comedy show, and the dude goes, he's like, I'm really Zack Snyder. I was like, I would have killed to be in the audience at that point. Oh, you're fucking Zack Snyder. Well,
we're at a comedy club, and all of a sudden Zack Snyder stands up, and they're like, Zack Snyder, everybody. You just hear fucking bottles and tables crashing over, and Dion is like fucking King Konging his way through that motherfucking room.
I'll kill him.
Dion grabs the mic from the guy and just starts wailing verbally on Zack Snyder.
Dude,
I don't think he would wail verbally on and be like, yeah, it is Zack Snyder. And then he'd just fucking huck the microphone at him and beat him right in the head. And it just it'd be like a flying leap, like crossbody off the stage onto Zack Snyder. And then it would turn into a massive pull apart.
Oh, fuck that dude.
So Zack Snyder doesn't think he'd survive directing Star Wars. Let's hear his bullshit response. You guys ready?
Yes.
Oh, I can't wait for this shit.
Zack Snyder is known for taking on some huge properties in his career as a filmmaker, but there's one beloved franchise he doesn't think he'd make out of it if he got the chance. Speaking with The Times, Snyder was asked about his process as a director, and he dove into how he likes to come into projects with a specific point of view and thus doesn't always fit with everything. Where it gets difficult is when you have a director with a personal point of view and ask him to participate in a thing that's not asking for that, Snyder said. The journeyman filmmaker, there are a lot of them, and they're good. I just happen to have a specific point of view. Snyder went on to say that he's learned that it's much easier for him to create in his own world rather than try to fit himself into something that won't work. Kind of ironic, huh?
Shit.
Yeah.
As an example, he said that he'd love to make a Star Wars film, but he knows it couldn't work. The lesson I've learned is it's much easier for me as a filmmaker to create a world that invites you into it, as opposed to me saying, let me put my cog in your wheel. Like I said, I would love to make a Star Wars movie. I know a lot about it,
line?
but I guess so. Let me put my cog in your wheel.
Ew, no. And then she gets
I'm going to put my cog in your wheel. I was waiting. I want to ride you. You're my favorite one.
Oh, God.
I want to be your cog.
Uncalled for.
If I'm going to troll my best friend to death, I got to do it here on air.
I know.
Ew.
I mean, Loudy's wedding needs to be a time of celebration. We need to be able to have mourned Dion and accurately, celebrate Loudy's wedding. No, fuck it, Dion, just don't die from this.
Well, here's the idea. Fucking knock it off.
No, the audience loves it.
No.
Now, how would you guys? Let's just play in the world for a minute that Zack Snyder directs a Star Wars film. What is it like?
Bad.
It's dark. It's unnecessarily dark. He's gonna take whatever huge character is gonna be in it. So whether it be Luke Skywalker or whatever the hero is, and he's gonna make him go through some ridiculous personal trial where he goes and makes the dark decision. Unbeknownst to the way that they've built the character for the whole fucking movie, you're gonna build the character up to be this learned, aging, better, holier than thou person, and then they're gonna make him, kill someone in cold fucking blood because of fucking circumstances. And then it's gonna be this fucking drawn out cloud over the ending of the film where it's like, wow, here's this hero who for 3 hours who's been portrayed to me as this fucking holier than thou good guy, just murdered this guy or killed this dude in cold blood or viciously, fucking randomly, and now the character is fucking jaded as shit for no fucking reason, and now I gotta wait for it to be a bullshit sequel that does the exact same fucking thing. But then that movie comes out, and Zack Snyder's gonna pretend that the studio was against him. He didn't get the chance to make the fucking movie that he made, and it's not his fault. It's the studio's fault for putting too much pressure on him and hurting his feelings, and so now he has to have another Zack Snyder cut about the Star Wars movie that he somehow didn't get to make because Disney was overseeing, and even though they gave him the keys to the kingdom, it wasn't his fault. So then again, I'm gonna be like, let me give one more reason to fucking punch him in the goddamn sternum. Fuck that guy.
So, well
that
said,
dude.
Dion.
Dude's making excuses already. He didn't even fucking get the movie.
I think we will see the first Star Wars movie where it's, who are you? I'm Obi-Wan fucking Kenobi. Like Batman says fucking the Snyder cut. One of our heroes will drop an F-bomb. It will be dark. It'll be edgy. You know what? Lightsabers don't cauterize wounds anymore because apparently the gravity on Delta Vega 4 alters the fucking cauterizing effect. So Zack Snyder's Star Wars movie has blood splatter everywhere on the screen. It's dripping.
I love on the article. He's like, I want to create my own universe. You fucking haven't. You've had to have like fucking like cards to copy from or shit to copy from the beginning. Your first movie was a goddamn remake of Dawn of the Dead. All you did is make the zombies faster because 28 Days Later came out 6 months before your goddamn movie. And then you had an instruction manual for 300 for Watchmen and for fucking what the hell was the other one? I don't know, like Batman or Superman or whatever. You have to have instruction manuals for those movies from fucking graphic novels or something. You tried to make your own movie called Sucker Punch. It didn't make any goddamn sense.
Here we are. These are
Wanker Punch.
Your Wanker Punch. I don't think Sucker Wank makes a good title.
No. Yeah, like Legend of Guardians. Nobody fucking watched that. I didn't know that was one of his movies. But yeah, I mean, like all you've tried to do is copy all this shit. Get out.
Nah, he didn't make that movie.
God damn it.
You wouldn't want an Oscar though if you did.
Yeah.
Just like Tyler Perry, Dion.
Fucking A.
Yeah, you know what? B2. C, D, E, F, G. Zack Snyder, though, I would, not to be contrarian to this article because I'm pissed off about the Snyder cut or some bullshit like that, but I would say Zack Snyder's career is adaptation. That's what he is to the world. He's the adaptation guy. Oh, Zack Snyder's making it's a Zack Snyder joint. What's his take on Watchmen or what's his take on 300? He doesn't have his own world. Like, dude, most of your filmography is just Warner Brothers properties.
His own world was Sucker Punch. That's what it was. And it was a 2.5 hours music video. That's all it was. It looked good. The girls are hot. That's it. It didn't make any fucking sense.
Did any suckers get punched?
Quite a few, actually.
Oh, nice. See, so it lived up to the title. So you can't hold that against him.
Sure. We'll take that down. Sorry. But yeah, everything else has just been like, he's had the opportunity to do the Superman stuff, and like he's failed horribly at it. Like it's so bad, so bad.
Chat, cracks me up. Sorry, guys. So I think this is a great thing that Zack Snyder doesn't want to touch Star Wars. I don't think any filmmaker should touch Star Wars for a while. And if it is going to be made in the near future, I think it's got to be somebody with the chops to do it. I don't think we can survive. It can't survive another Episode 9. Oh, it can't survive another $1 billion movie. No, it can't survive a movie that didn't know what the fuck it wanted to be and is considered a failure and cost way more than it should have. Star Wars needs a plan, and it needed one 5 years ago, 6 years ago, 9 years ago when Kathleen Kennedy was named the president of Lucasfilm. A title she still holds. This woman needs to learn what the fuck is up.
I thought she was supposed to get fired the other day.
I wished, and it didn't happen. Do you remember that scene from Bad Santa where he goes wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which fills up quicker?
Yep.
Yeah, my hands are empty. I wished I didn't shit. So yeah, Dr. Kaufman, you're correct. Kathleen Kennedy will not allow a competent director to emerge because all she does is stifle the creativity. Whatever the corporate image that they want to promote with Star Wars, well, that's dumb. They don't even have a fucking plan for a story. So figure out A. Don't worry about B, C, D, and Z yet. So you guys, who else would be a better director or worse director for Star Wars?
Rusty Cundiff.
Yeah, I mean, there you go, right there. It's hard
That's not fair.
I mean, that's tough to fucking. It's tough to beat.
Tyler Perry.
Oof.
Although he is an
Academy Award winner.
He's not. Fuck both of you guys, and I don't want to randomly see Mark Hamill in drag.
James Cameron would be pretty bad.
Yes, he would be bad.
Rob Zombie.
Oh Jesus Christ!
That's an awful choice too.
It would be a farm in the 70s, and it would just be people saying "fuck you" to each other. To be a bunch of rednecks just like yelling at each other and killing people horribly.
Actually, after what we've had, I kind of want white trash Star Wars.
Yeah,
It might not be that bad.
Dion, do you remember Redneck Avengers?
No.
The video we used to watch, the dubbing one, the people that do the Yoda seagulls stop.
Oh, bad lip reading. Yep.
Yeah, they
I don't
do
remember Redneck Avengers though. I don't remember
Dude,
that.
look. Redneck Avengers. Oh God, fuck! I'll pull it up.
Oh, Tim Burton would be really bad at fucking Star Wars.
Yes, he would. Yes, he would.
All those Hot Topic kids would cream their pants.
Shit. Just randomly Helena Bonham Carter's in it too. It's like we get it.
Yeah,
trying to get one more blowy.
I honestly, I would like to see Guillermo del Toro do Star Wars. I think he might win. He might win.
Be fucking amazing.
Yeah,
I'd check it out. Yeah, UA Bowl would be fucking terrible.
Yeah, you would.
So Dion,
oh my God, yes.
Redneck Avengers, Tulsa Knights.
Tulsa Knights. Oh.
Tulsa Knights. I do not remember this.
We're not gonna watch
the
it.
red, white, and blue, and even some non-Americans too. Got this film, Redneck Avengers.
Tulsa Knights.
That's all we'll show. But folks, you can watch that by typing in Redneck Avengers. It's very well done. It's got 18 million views for a reason.
So Kevin Smith would be bad at it too because he'd be crying the whole time.
Oh my God, it's not beautiful. He'll sound like never mind. Fuck it. Kevin Smith should make a Star Wars movie. The story of Jabba the Hutt.
Oh God.
Yeah. Just home videos.
It's just Tim getting kicked off Southwest Airlines. Fuck you. It's just Tim giving the finger for 2 hours. It's like, dude, that happened over a decade ago. Get over it. I'll never get over it.
I'm a person, goddammit.
Yeah, so your name's Anakin. So
God, another bad director, Wes Anderson.
Dude, oh my God, that one might be the worst.
Yeah,
be all fucking grayscaled out.
But his wife would be in it too.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Stanley Tucci's randomly in it.
Oh God.
What about a Coen Brothers Star Wars film featuring Francis McDormand?
I could check that out.
Oh yeah, you got the Force, eh?
Yeah.
What don't you know? I'm proficient in it.
Listen, we're not looking for all that trouble out here on Hoth, you know.
Yeah. Apparently, Hoth is in North Dakota.
We'll take that trouble back to Tatooine, yes, sir.
Can we get an M. Night Shyamalan Star Wars movie, please?
We already tried that with Avatar. We know exactly what's going to happen.
Ava DuVernay.
Wrong!
God damn.
I couldn't hit that one quick enough.
That was super quick. I was surprised. Holy shit.
I came from the future. I didn't have any Star Wars.
Apparently.
I had to press that button. So TLJ Screwjob. We read yours, thank you. But we have your other one. It says, Kendo's Joe Exotic is so good. When Jeff first hit the button and I wasn't looking, I thought Jeff took a sound clip of Kendo doing the voice.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Guess what, motherfucker? That's what he wanted. That's what he wanted.
That's so good.
I wanted Jim Cornette to read me a menu.
God damn.
We do need a Jim Cornette button.
We absolutely do.
Would a Quentin Tarantino Star Wars movie be bad?
It'd be amazing.
I think it'd be pretty good.
It'd be the good kind of bad.
It's gonna be weird where we randomly hear the N-word drop, but yeah, the rest of it will be pretty good.
Is that progressive, right?
Yeah.
Right, yeah. It's all what we're thinking, right?
Yeah. We'll have Quentin Tarantino do the Return of Mace Windu. That's what we'll do.
Star Wars movies are always about breaking new ground whenever we have one. This one, directed by Quentin Tarantino, has the most blood and the most uses of the N-word in it in any Star Wars movie so far. I don't think there was any in the previous movie. So,
dude,
I mean,
the record.
Mr. Tarantino, you can only use the word Nubian 10 times, okay?
What's a Nubian? So this is the story of Lando and his brother, played by Samuel L. Jackson. Right?
Dude.
How amazing would that be? A fucking space western called The Calrissian Boys. It's just Lando, Billy Dee Williams, and Samuel L. Jackson being badass old dudes, blowing shit up in the galaxy. And the whole running joke is like, everyone thinks he looks like Mace Windu, but he's like, who is that motherfucker? That'd be a great movie.
Now you've got me convinced and on board. Now we need Quentin Tarantino to direct a Star Wars movie about the Calrissian brothers.
The Calrissian
brothers. Let's make it happen, Hollywood. It's got a black lead.
Listen. Give that man an A-ball and 8 tie hookers. He'll have it done tomorrow.
Yeah. I mean, there'll be lots of gratuitous feet shots, and
that's okay
for a Star Wars film, but.
Look, Emperor was young once. We understand she needed the credits.
Yeah.
3,000 miles to Wankland. That's my new favorite.
Did somebody already do Fear and Wanking in Las Vegas yet?
I did. Yes, sir.
Oh, that's a good one.
How about a Christopher Nolan Star Wars movie? What would that look like?
Pretentious.
A lot of horns, and I think it'd be a fun action movie, but there'd be like a random fuck up with the continuity, like, yeah, man, like the Force means that we could all dream together and shit. It's like, what?
I want to know how I got these Force powers.
I don't. Ta-da! It's magic. It's gone. Doug Keller says the black hero we need: Beverly Hills RoboCop.
I could see that happening.
So
Come with me. I'm from Buffalo.
Here's the conceit, though. Beverly Hills RoboCop is secretly a story of racism in the modern day because RoboCop is black, but the people of Beverly Hills don't respect his authority because of it. So they have to learn to respect him on another level. Like, he has to earn their trust.
Yeah.
What do you think?
He wouldn't be able to get into the Beverly Palms Hotel either.
Yeah, one day, though.
Just he just commit all the crimes in the Beverly Palms Hotel because RoboCop would not be able to go in there.
We need to get Gus Van Sant to direct this. I'm down. It'll be like Good Will Hunting season all over again.
I just want to pitch it to some film studios. So why can't he go in there? Well, isn't it obvious?
He doesn't have the proper attire.
Right.
Yeah, that's why Axel couldn't go in there. The Last of My Kind, thank you very much, says, I would so much rather see the Icon movie instead of Black Superman. Agreed. I will take any superhero film featuring a black lead over race swapping Superman. I will even take the Earth 23 version of that character. That's fine. Just not Kal-El, Earth 1, or whatever they call it. The 616 equivalent to the DC universe. TLJ Screwjob says, better Fall Scream, Joker 89 or Sully and Commando?
Joker 1989.
Oh, I gotta go with Sully and Commando. It's just so good.
Joker 89 for sure.
I think I'm going to go with Sully, not to even out the score, but the Joker laugh or scream is funny, but that animated face that they drew on him or whatever, that bad effect ruins that whole scene. So I'm just like, am I supposed to have an emotion? I don't know what I just saw. So I'm going to go with Sully, because at least it's funny.
Yeah. I just like the doll just falling down the fucking cliff, and that just is funny because it just doesn't move. It's just a fucking body weight going.
Remember, Sally, when I promised to kill you last?
That's right, Major. You did.
I lied.
Fucking mannequin, just like, yeah.
Whoa! TLJ Screwjob also asks, worst movie, Black Kal-El movie or No Time to Die?
It's gonna be close. I think Black Kal-El would be worse.
Black Christmas 2019. Worst movie ever.
Reagan wins in a landslide.
Yeah, I'm not even kidding.
It looks really bad.
I mean, watch it at your own risk, okay? Because I don't want you to watch it and then bitch at me because I told you not to. Okay?
What was the one that came out in 2020? What was the name of that one? It was Forrest Whitaker, and he's the fucking inventor or whatever.
The Last King of Scotland.
Yes. They've poisoned me. Just kidding. I have to fart.
Is that how his eye got? Never mind.
Yeah.
No, that's literally the Last King. Fucking Professor X saves him, and he thought he's poisoned. He just said gas.
Oh, that idiot Bean. What a character.
It was all a dream. The last of my mind. Right, the last of my. Thank you. I'm glad you heard that. The last of my kind.
Idiot Bean. It was all a dream. Well, there's a lot of people who wish it was.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, there are.
If this keeps, actually, I was just calling the fact that he looks like Biggie Smalls. That's all I was saying. I wasn't even trying to take the dark joke. I was just saying that.
Jingle Jangle. That was what that fucking movie was called.
Oh,
Jingle Jangle all the way.
Yeah.
Jingle Jangle, A Christmas Journey.
The last of my kind. If this keeps up, I can't wait to see the new Malcolm X movie starring Tom Hanks.
I will not rest until I have played every human being in the world. I am Tom Hanks, and this is my story.
Well, here's the thing. If that actually happened, I don't think anybody would really bitch about it that much, honestly.
No, probably not.
Because it's Tom Hanks. It's Tom Hanks.
Yeah.
I don't know. People would be like, man, Tom Hanks is playing. This is bullshit. This is another reason that motherfuckers, we can't have shit in Detroit because Tom Hanks is playing Malcolm X. What kind of bullshit is this? He gonna wear the glasses too, motherfucker?
Yep.
So that just means we have to make that fake trailer.
I'm down.
Tom Hanks is Malcolm X, based on a true story.
Rated R for retarded.
Yeah.
Primer, thank you very much, says Tyler Perry won an Oscar. Next will be Zack Snyder.
Oh.
Yeah, Dion, how does that make you feel, buddy?
How does that grab you?
It just reminds me there's no fucking justice in this world. Maybe I should just make some bullshit. Maybe I can get in on the Oscar hype.
So what you're saying is there's no justice in this world, so we need a Justice League?
Fuck you. How about that?
Deal. Merlin's Id, thank you very much. Superman was written by Jewish immigrants who loved America. This hateful C is completely wrong for this. Also, I wank on your grave.
Oh.
That was fucking dark.
Easy.
I'm glad I don't have a grave yet. Please don't wank on it when I do.
Correct.
Xenomorph Skullhunter 79 says, I've said it before and I'll say it again. We already have had Black Superman. His name is Icon. I thought his name was Robert Paulson.
Dynamite.
What a great movie.
Don't call me during my kung fu.
Meteor Man.
Hey, Nick.
What's up?
I got a great idea.
Okay.
When you come to town, actually, all of us should meet here. We'll go to Roscoe's Chicken and Waffles, and then we'll watch Black Dynamite.
Yes. Yeah, we just gotta watch out for the
wear
fucking
alligator
donut.
shoes.
That's right. That's all right, man. Just donuts and chili just wasn't working out anyway.
Zach Z, thank you very much. He says, International Wank of Mystery and Wank Ninjas.
There you go. That works out.
I would love to watch a movie called Wank Ninjas. It'd be better than Surfing.
True. Also true. Also true.
Darian217 says, I showed my younger brother Mortal Kombat 1995, trying to show the youth a better Mortal Kombat. Mortal Kombat Bloodsport GIF. Oh, the request. Sure, you got it, dude. That's a number one. I just really like his face.
Well, he's pissed off. Chong Li threw that shit in his eyes.
You know, there's only one thing that makes me that pissed off.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
And it really makes me angry.
It makes me angry too, man.
It's been like 15 years and I'm still pissed.
You should be.
Now, Dion, you're a father. Would you ever read your son the book Chitty Chitty Bang Wank?
Probably not now.
Yeah, he's in bed. It's almost midnight. Yeah, of course not now. Duh.
Right. Come here, son. I want to read you a story.
So, Doug Keller, thank you very much. He says, Pee-wee's Big Wank House. Oh, wait.
Pee-wee's Big
Darian
Wank Adventure.
How about Big Wank Pee-wee?
Yeah, there's a good one too. That's actually what got him, pretty much canceled back in the 80s.
Dude, it took a lot to get canceled 30 years ago.
Yeah.
Darian217, thank you. We read that one, sorry. Dr. Coffinail says, all 5 Shaft films are good. The third one, Shaft in Africa, is basically a Bond film. Even the short-lived TV series is good. Highly underrated.
Shaft in Africa sounds like a different type of movie.
Who stars in Shaft in Africa? Dirk Diggler
Lexington
Jr.?
Steele.
Okay.
And Riley Reid.
I'll watch anything she's in. Her Scooby-Doo film should have won the MTV Movie Award for Best Kiss. I felt the passion. Anyway,
I agree.
D-Man 7529 says Inner Circle should have won that match with 10 minutes left to celebrate, and Jericho took too much time to get up to the top. Great job, guys.
No, the Pinnacle had to win that because it's the blow off for now since they killed Jericho, and they can do other things, and then Jericho can come back after he gets done touring with Fozzy, and they can have another big, fight.
The thin red wank. Oh my god, that's awesome. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, there you go. TLJ Screwjob. Or sorry. Coolx81, great question. Is Black Superman resurgent blaxploitation?
No, because blaxploitation was original characters. Now, if you were to have, maybe if they were doing Calvin, I could listen to an argument for that. But it's tough to use it as a resurgence of blaxploitation when it's just, we don't know for sure if it's just going to be re-imaging an already existing character or showcasing a different one. So I think we got to wait for that one. If it's Calvin, I could listen to an argument for it. But if it's not, it's the opposite of what blaxploitation was.
Yeah,
because
they're entertaining, not always for the right reasons, but mostly.
Oh yeah. You started with Mario Van Peebles with Sweet Toothback's Badass Song, and you went from there. You had the Shaft movies. You had all kinds of stuff back in the day. Black Shampoo was hilarious. I think if you watch Black Shampoo and watch Black Dynamite, there's a lot of similarities, like a lot of them. But those were that was a fun time period, and those were fun movies. A lot of people got to be big names and things like that during that time, and it was It was an interesting time in Hollywood. I highly recommend you go look at those movies. If you can, go find them, go watch them, or at least learn about them, because that was a crazy era in Hollywood. It was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, I love those movies. I've always loved those movies because you watch them as a kid and you're like, Okay, these look a little weird. Oh, there's boobs in them. Oh, they're violent. Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Pam Grier,
different.
man, she had 2 afros. It was awesome.
Yeah, buddy.
Can we get Pam Grier at this horror hound, please?
I'd love to meet her. TLJ Screwjob. Thank you. This is a great question. Pick one of the 3 Stone Cold versus Rock matches. The other 2 don't happen. So no the third match because of the buildup of previous one stuff.
Did we have this question last week?
Yeah.
Not No. He asked that, but everyone gave that because of the buildup. So you have to pick only the match. No story, nothing. Just in-ring action only.
I think. Wait, wasn't one of them in WrestleMania 17?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I picked that one.
That's a tough one. 15 is good. I'm
going to go with 17 as well because the 19 story is what makes it. It's not the greatest match. With all due respect to Stone Cold, I understand he had heart issues, leg issues, neck and back issues, all that stuff had that weird spike the night before. So no bearing on his ability to wrestle in general, but the man was injured. They were very nervous. That was supposed to be the main event, but couldn't be because they didn't know how well you perform. And so it's a very good match. It's very entertaining. It's an all-time classic, which is impressive. But of those 3, I feel like it only it lives and dies by its meaning, not its actual content of wrestling.
No, that's fair. I think I'm gonna stick with 19 though, because even though he was over the hill Stone Cold, the one more round vest, Rock putting on the vest, he throws, he knocks down Stone Cold and does the fucking kip up and like rearranges the vest on, the long walkway. It's just so, even though it's probably the lesser of all 3, it's and even taking away the build up, the story that they told was still the story of the young lion versus the old one. And it's just such a hard one to pass up because of, even you take away the build, while it's not the most athletic because Rock carries the match, it's just, I love the in this case, the taking of the torch, so to speak. And it's just, and I just fucking love when he takes the vest and he puts it on and he wrestles half the match with Stone Cold's vest on. I can't look past it. I'm sticking with 19.
I'm going to have to stick with 15. 17s was a lot of it had to do with the build to that match, and we're not allowed to incorporate that. And I still just do not like the endings from that match.
Yeah. My reasons for liking the ending of that match are very selfish because it does set Stone Cold into that decline of being the number 1 guy, and then The Rock takes that spot. So it's very selfish, but I do like that for that reason. Especially when he fucking boiled over and walked out. They clearly weren't having that shit. So 15 is a very good one. Kendo, one day we should sit down and watch WrestleMania 15, and then we should watch Backlash 99's main event and compare those 2 title matches.
Okay.
Yes.
It'd be fun.
I'm down.
Coming soon to a theater near you. Guess who's coming to wank? Starring Idris Elba. David Moe. Oh, I love this one. He says, "Wanker, Texas Ranger."
Sorry, Jerry Padalecki.
So that's how that kid got AIDS.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Oh.
Ooh, well, pardon my French, but I'll be damned.
Walker told me I
That's better than AIDS.
Yeah. Still might die though.
Yeah. I mean, dude, Earthrealm is dependent on your future, bro. You might want to take this fight
I finally watched Mortal Kombat.
And
I think my expectations were lowered a lot from everybody saying so much about it. So when I went to go watch it, I was like, yeah, this is okay. This is not that bad. But like you could feel they were doing the Marvel shit hardcore though. Because they were building this world. They had this past story and the bloodline, the lineage, and all this stuff going on and everything. I'm just like, you guys are trying to become Marvel, aren't you? You're trying to build this whole fucking Mortal Kombat universe out of this video game. And it's fine, but it's like Do we really want that? Do we really want 10 movies of Mortal Kombat?
No, I wanted one good one.
Yeah.
Fusion Fusion EVO says the Knights of the Wank Republic. That's a very classy and elegant video game.
Or the Wanks of the Old Republic.
And that's political satire. I respect that. Dion, I picked up a copy of Knights of the Old Republic.
Oh shit! Okay,
And
yeah. Let me know what you think.
So what's going to happen is when we move, I'm going to put the office going to have its own little TV, and so we're going to Twitch stream in there. I'll get us that 7 days in a row, get us monetized, and for that kind of stuff, I got us every Xbox Star Wars game. They had a big special, so I picked those up, and so we'll be streaming KOTOR 1 and 2, Battlefront 1 and 2, Jedi Fallen Order when it gets the next gen update, and we'll be having fun with that stuff, folks. So Twitch, we're definitely be having a stronger Twitch presence in the next couple of months, and just be on the lookout. We're going to have a lot of fun, and we promise we will not put ourselves in hot tubs on Twitch. We'll save that for OnlyFans. We might do it that on our Cam Soda Patreon live stream. So we'll get Riley Reid to come hang out with us. TLJ Screwjob says Frosty the Wank Man. Sounds like a serial killer with a masturbation habit.
Damn.
Yeah. Joseph Bienowich says Willy Wanker in the Wank Factory. Wanker Stroker Wank. Stroker Ace. A history of wank.
You need to reread that. You were bebooping out.
Willy Wanker in the Wank Factory. Wanker Lucky. Stroker Wank. And a history of wank.
Okay.
I don't want to know anyone's history of wank, but you know. Jerry the Wanker Lawler. Oh my god, that's so mean. Oh. Sherlock Wank. We'll just leave that on there. Paul Otis, I will drop that link for you again. Your super chat rolled up. Folks, our friend Paul was a victim of a scam, so drop that link so we can show some love to Paul.
Yep.
Xenomorph Scholar 79 says 007, the spy who wanked me. Did he ask for permission? I hope so. David Moe says Donnie Wanko. Now, here's the question. What are you parodying? Are you parodying Donnie Brasco or Donnie Darko?
Ooh.
Oh, both at the same time.
All right, cool. Donnie Wanko it is. Starring Johnny Depp in a movie with time-traveling Jake Gyllenhaal and Al Pacino in a rabbit suit. Would you watch
Amber Heard? Swerve, bro.
Oh, Amber Heard.
Written
and
and
more
directed by Vince Russo.
Jeez.
Directed by F. Gary Gray. Xenomorph Skull Hunter says McWanky. David Mill also says Avatar: The Last Wank Bender. I like Avatar: The Last Air Wanker. I mean, I feel like you cover more ground if you're wanking just above everybody.
Good point.
Yeah,
like you can't avoid it.
Or if the guy control air, the guy can control air, then he can just blow himself.
Yeah, it gives a whole new meaning to dropping loads.
Thank you.
I'm so glad my mom doesn't listen to this show.
My mom was listening earlier. I hope she's tuned out by now.
I always get nervous to talk about things. I'm like, what if my mom's listening? I'm like, but she barely knows how to call me sometimes. But then there's times I listen to the High Council and I'm like, fuck. I said some shit on the High Council I didn't want you to hear.
I have no shame. I don't care if she hears the shit that I say. The only reason I know she was listening is she sends me a message. She goes, "Are you on YouTube?" "Yes." "Can I get magnets?" I was like, "I'll see what I can do."
Yes.
Mom, it's like she has absolutely no frame of reference. She just knows that the show I'm on has magnets now.
Well, there will be World Class Bullshitters real magnets in our store coming up. So if she wants that, she can have those too.
All right.
Every mother gets a discount. So
yes.
Awesome.
Xenomorph Skull Hunter 79 says Anna sees Henry Cavill. Skeet, skeet, skeet. I mean, I actually have footage of Anna's womb when she sees Henry Cavill.
Not where I thought it was going, but I'll take it.
It's Henry Cavill, dude. Of course there's going to be flames and shit.
Oh, gotcha.
Joseph Pianowicz says, Obi-Wan never told you the truth. I am your fucking father, bitch. That's the Zack Snyder edit of Star Wars.
There we go.
It's about as classy as a grade school play. Not at all. Roger H., thank you very much for your thumbs up super chat sticker. Stunning and Brave Paisley Hidalgo says, I can't believe I'm saying this. It's time to abandon Hollywood and our woke pre-existing wokenized properties. We must create our own stuff. Well, Paisley, I agree that you should make your own stuff. And yes, you can back Stealing Solo because we made our own stuff. I wrote and drew the comic. So I say, hey, I want better comics. There you go. I'm going to make more. I got new equipment coming up. We're going to be making comics all the time. I've decided, guys, to continue to go digital. So it's going to be fun to explore those options.
Oh, you're dreaming in digital.
Doug Keller says Michael Bay is greater than Zack Snyder. You guys agree?
I
that's
mean,
tough.
That's
yes, because I think the amount of good movies, I'd say for sure. Yes,
it's like I don't know.
Yeah, and when Michael Bay made his own movie, it was actually kind of fun. It was the one about the clones, and I was like, that's actually a really good movie. It was The Island,
not The Beach.
No, not The Beach.
I don't know. That's like choosing between being punched in the balls or kicked in the balls. It's like both are terrible fucking options.
I don't know. I'd rather watch a Michael Bay movie, even though he totally just like he did the Transformers for way too fucking long. That went on way longer than it should have.
I'm gonna take Zack Snyder just because I have a personal axe to grind with Michael Bay.
Is he the one you hate the most?
Out of those two, yeah.
Okay.
Adam Wofford, thank you very much. Oh, sorry. Primer first says, I'd love to see a Jackass Star Wars film. So would I.
Oh my god.
I would love to see Yoda be like, Yoda, I am, and welcome to Jackass. And then boom, he like fucking tries to jump over a bantha and fucking face plants or some shit.
Well, he's got the force to be able to make it happen. You got to find.
They all agree to not use the force.
Oh.
That'd be a great idea. That'd be fucking awesome.
You know, it's a great idea. Reservoir Wanks. Adam Wofford, thank you very much for your super chat. Adam says, what if Zack Snyder did a Warhammer 40k movie? It would fit his dark tone and grim setting. Just make sure he kept in check when it comes to the characters. But Dion would still hate it.
Yeah.
I mean, a rock and roll style or a heavy metal Warhammer movie with Zack Snyder at the helm, there are worse directors to helm that film. I don't hate Zack Snyder. If he makes a great movie, I'm very happy to say I liked that movie.
I mean, if you want like the music and things like that, then you got to go Edgar Wright. You know, that's yeah. I mean, his wouldn't be very dark. It'd be a lighter movie, but you'd have that, you know, edit to the music kind of thing for it. But it would work out probably that way. So,
I love Edgar Wright. I don't want him attached to. Well, I guess he could. He can do anything. Adam Wofford says Paul Feig would be the worst person to direct.
True.
God, that man is mega cuck. I swear to God.
Girl power in space.
Squirrel power.
Yeah.
Go Big Boar, Go Home says, I want Jim Cornette to narrate Vince Russo's autobiography. $10, he has a stroke before he finishes.
Oh my god, dude. The ad-libbing that would happen after every few sentences that would make it worth the price of admission right there. Like anything that Russo would say, you could just see Cornette just going, just putting the book down and saying, listen here, and just start fucking ripping into it. It'd be like a 12 disc set over like a 100-page book.
I would love that.
I would too. I can't get enough of corny. Don't agree with him all the time. But
how would you feel about a movie titled Henry and the Wankersons? Because David Moe sent in a super chat.
I mean,
that sounds like you would enjoy it. Doug Keller, thank you very much. He says Star Wars directed by Eminem.
I mean, is
I
there
don't
an
know.
8-mile road on Tatooine?
It's called 8 parsec road, bro.
Oh. That could work.
Yeah, I can see
Merlin's
that.
Id, thank you very much, says, do you see the sign that says dead Wookiee storage? God
Man,
damn,
I like this Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
I don't know. Quentin Tarantino doing a Star Wars movie sounds better and better every time. They would never do it, but
Would
yeah, man,
never
it would
happen, but
it would be so
insane.
awesome.
Incogchito says, new Dr. Seuss movie.
1 wank, 2 wank, red wank, blue wank.
I like that idea.
Some multicultural wanking.
Wanking across the world.
Yeah, it'll bring society together. It's like Hands Across America. Wanks Across America.
There you go. Wanks across America.
Yes.
Oh man.
Where's landfill?
Ham. Adam Wofford, thank you very much. He says, so I'm back in the 90s. So back in the 90s. I'm glad you went back too. So back in the 90s, they made a made-for-TV movie about an OCP that made another RoboCop, but they used a black cop that had died. And for you guys, just have him hunting someone to Beverly Hills.
Oh man.
If you think about it, right now would be the perfect time to make a RoboCop film.
Yes.
Yeah.
Society could really use that kind of parody that you have to think about for a minute to get the joke, but it's so over the top and funny.
Oh yeah. This is the perfect time for that.
Indeed. David Moe says Robin Hood, Prince of Wanks. Doug Keller, thank you very much. He says Dr. Strangelove, how I learned to stop wanking and love my black ass.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, we all love my black ass.
Of the year.
Every year, bro. It's like every year at the Oscars, my black ass sweeps. That movie came out 12 years ago. It doesn't matter. It's still the best movie
It's
of the
the
year.
greatest film of all time. Wins the Lifetime Achievement Award after 4 years.
Wins one before it even comes out. They're like, oh shit, they're making My Black Ass. Let's nominate it. All right, cool. Best film to never come out yet. My Black Ass. Yay, we did it. Primer. Great titles. Wank on Fire. Wank of Eli. Wanking Day. You want to get down on Wanking Day?
Okay, all right, hold on. There's a theme there. Denzel Washington. Yeah, those a theme there. All those were Denzel Washington movies.
Yeah.
How about Crimson
Denzel
Wank?
Wankington?
Denzel Wankington. I like that one. That's his new name. I hope we never meet him because I don't want him to be really angry at us. I like him.
Yeah, he seems like a nice guy.
That's Steven Seagal. What is up, dude? He asked a question. He says, Drawn Together or see 2021? Which do you prefer?
Ooh, Drawn Together.
Same.
Yeah, Drawn Together, man. I saw a couple episodes of C-Lab 2021. I didn't like it. It's to me it was one of those weird late night Adult Swim shows that just was kind of like, it's too weird. I'm sorry, I don't get it.
Didn't really like either one.
Nowhere to wank. Sorry, all these wank titles. It was difficult to decide what tonight's word was going to be. I'm like, wank's pretty good, but this other word that I was going to choose was good too. But I think wank was the right choice. So next week we'll have that other word. One more super chat for the night from 007 Cloud. He says, "Isn't Ewok the N-word in Star Wars?" That's what Anna says. Ewoks.
Nubian?
Yeah, Nubians. I thought it was Nerf herder.
I was going to say, this is a Nerf herder.
Yeah. The Calrissian brothers. Nerf Herders Anonymous.
Oh.
Nubians for life.
Too sweet, bro.
That'd be an amazing movie, but it'll never get
Nubian
made.
World Order.
Nubian World Order.
It'll just be the same theme song too.
Yeah.
Crouching wanker, hidden shagging.
Oh, I like that. That was good.
Wanking thug.
Yep.
Playing to Nick's ego. Good job.
Yep.
Happy birthday to you.
It's too late for this shit.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Dion. And Miss Ninja Julian. Happy birthday to you.
Thanks for coming, folks.
Yeah.
Damn it.
Hold on.
Phrasing.
Yeah, Incognito. I love that screen name. Please hang out here all the time. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Wank.
That sounds like a lawsuit.
Yeah.
It sounds like never mind. Pitch Black. Honey, I wanked the interrupting FBI noises.
Damn.
Good. I like that joke.
Yes.
The FBI should have stopped you. David Moe says Bill and Ted's bogus wank. I mean, I feel like if they ever had one together, it would be pretty bogus.
Yeah, wanking journey.
007 Cloud, for clarification, asks, so Leia called Han a scruffy-looking N-word? I
guess changed the tone of that movie.
Yeah, folks, it's time to have a talk about Princess Leia and the content of her character. You know, some of her views aren't cool or hip today, but in a galaxy far, far away, it was okay to say those things. So don't be like Leia. Oh. I'm done. Let's end the show. Dion, Nick, Kendo, is there anything you guys want to say before we go?
Free yayo.
Yeah.
Go to buckshortproductions.com and buy a copy of Mother News Presents Once Upon a Nightmare, because I'm in it and so is Jeff.
Yes, I am. Folks, make sure that you guys check out Paul Otis's GoFundMe. And also, for the thirsty listener out there, if you wanted the Anna artwork and you didn't get the magnet, well, that artwork is still featured on the trading cards, and there will be plenty of trading cards to go around. I'm genuinely surprised how in demand these damn things are. But you know what? It's a great concept. Great. So, you know what? We're going to deliver those this summer. So, folks,
if anybody needs any extra trading cards or magnets, hit me up. So, yeah.
He's gonna have a lot of sets that are just one short.
I mean, they're vinyl magnets. Just wipe it off, Nick. Job says, I made that Leia joke a few weeks ago. I hope I didn't steal it from you. I didn't hear from anywhere. We both made the same joke. So, you know what, TLJ, screw job, great minds think alike. So, I don't know what Freddie Prinze Jr. said, but you know what? He's a dick, so I'm not a fan. Anything else you guys want to say before we go?
Fuck Freddie Prinze Jr. He's a wanker.
Guess what, motherfucker?
Oh, fuck.
All right. Well, then, folks, you know what time it is. It's time to go. So before we go, again, thank you for watching, but always be smart, be safe, be cool. Always be excellent to each other.
.com.
Wait, we had another super chat rolling. 007 Cloud.
Holy shit.
Yeah, sorry. We had another super chat from 007 Cloud. Says, can there be an Anna 3D mouse pad asking for Nick?
Oh my god.
Jesus.
Had I realized how thirsty the audience was, I would have made the Anna artwork fucking available on shirts, posters, hats.
Yeah. I mean,
you could get iPhone skins, iPad skins, posters, car wraps, wrappers for your Big Mac boxes, all that shit. Towels, pens, anything. You name it, we could have put it on there. I wish I would have known. But next time, folks. Next time, folks. All right, so we're going to go this time.